All the boys, we gotta introduce them. We got our boy Haas. We got
Sir, I'm
A-Town,
offended.
the legend. We got
A
Breeze.
legend.
A-Town is a legend, bro. They already know about him.
A-Town.
We got
A-Town.
Blake. If we ask Blake, we get blinkers, man. That's all you gotta know about
Where
Blake.
did Blake's cam go? Blake's part of this podcast too. If he's in here.
He got a little nervous.
Just a little bit.
Hell yeah,
I did-
hell yeah. That's the
I
crew.
did-
I mean,
Just a
you got
little bit.
Elusive right here, yours truly, and your boy Fallen.
Let
all
me
the way
say I
to the
didn't
left.
put my makeup on.
That's why we have blinkers, though.
But we got the blinks, the blinky boys,
The blinky stinkies.
the blinky stinkies.
You're
Here, I wish
fucking
I
wild.
could. I may be able to hide this.
You know, I don't think I've seen anybody change their webcam positioning as much as you.
Yeah, I do it often. It's just
It's so
better
funny
that way.
because like my webcam is in. It's just where it can be, you know. Like
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
I only had 2 spots for my
a little
webcam.
bit.
I had it in the other, and I moved it here. And I'm like, all right, this should suffice.
I either have this monitor or like the weird corner monitor. So here I am.
I wish this taskbar would go away like I want it to. That's kind of the whole deal. Automatically hide taskbar.
But yeah, before we bounce off any other topics, do y'all have anything to like say about the whole CS:GO, CS2 thing? I will say that I didn't know
I
they
don't know
were
much about it,
including
bro.
B-hopping. That's
So
okay.
far, I don't
We'll get
mind it.
you in
That's
on
all
that.
I
Yeah,
can
I-
say.
Next topic.
I look forward to fucking learning about it from y'all, but I've only played the game with like twice, and both times we're with y'all.
Well, I really enjoy. Y'all are gonna hate this, but in Valorant, you can B-hop. So I, 1-2 peek a corner, bop them is kind of fun. It's kind of sick. Haven't played in like a week though, but I miss B-hopping and like the
Oh,
CS:GO
shit.
days, bro. The movement was insane.
Sorry
Like, you
about
could
that,
do
Nathan.
Some really sick stuff.
You made it just in time for the podcast though.
Judge.
I mean, if we're on the topic of bee hopping at the moment,
Yes, and I'm glad you're pitching in.
it's kind of stupid that they kind of ruined that. That was a whole community for Counter-Strike.
Exactly.
Like you can't just break away a heartbeat from Counter. Like that. I mean, there was at least what fucking 10,000 players that just b-hop. That's just all they did.
And it's like, okay, it's one thing if they have CS:GO to come back to, they could still do their thing, you know what I mean? But they can't. They can't do it
Yeah.
in CS2. They can't do it in CS:GO. Shit,
No.
Valve doesn't have that. Like, I don't know where they're hopping, but they're not anytime soon, I guess.
No, dude, you just don't b-hop and it's kind of fucked.
Was b-hopping kind of like Rocket League trading?
No, so
Do you know what hopping is, like, at all?
Nah, dog.
So hopping is essentially bunny hopping. It's the term of whenever you're moving in Counter-Strike on a shooter, you can bounce and make your character jump to get more movement, essentially.
yeah.
And
like
it's a huge skill gap. Like, you can get good at it, you can get consistent at it. There's a whole like literally like we're talking about community where people would hop on servers and just hop and do like speed maps to see how fast they could do it, who can do it the fastest, whatever. I did it a little bit when we were with Brendan, but I just kind of like chilled and we talk. It's mainly if we played comp and we were getting our shit rocked and we're like, we need a break. We need a break.
It was
Instead of
definitely a
being
go.
Go ahead.
No, sorry, you were talking. I jumped in. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, instead of us bouncing off games, we just played CS and then like did different things through CS. And now it's like, oh, we're tired of the game, we'll just play something else. Like, there's nothing to kind of chain to, at least through Counter-Strike.
And b-hopping, like in the term, like how he was saying, you jump around, you straight. In Counter-Strike, there's something called counter-strafing. So if you were to jump while running, you jump forward, you look to the left with your mouse, and you click A. You get this little jump of boost. Like your character goes a little bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you land, you jump and then go to the right, and you do the same thing. You look to the right and click D, and you do that, and you hit a max of like. So max was like 220 speed or some shit like that in Counter-Strike. When you did that, you got like 30 or 40 above. So you got a boost of speed and you got places faster than other people. And then they created servers where you could just go in and b-hop on like courses. They were basically like an obstacle course, but for b-hopping. And people took that serious. I mean, you can look up a lot of like compilation videos of people doing b-hopping and stuff like that. It was fun. It was something that really grounded Counter-Strike and made it a different game, having a mechanic, a movement mechanic that created like fun, in
Because
my
now
opinion.
like there's still a skill gap with CS2, but there's no movement skill gap. Like, oh, you can
Yeah,
pixel peek or whatever, but that was a big thing. Like, it was huge, and
it
like the
was.
plays you can pull off of it were kind of hype, in my opinion.
I will
You
say
have
I haven't noticed a lot of like
Beyond,
B hoppers or anybody in
yeah,
competitive, but I mean there is still like servers. They did give us back like servers to
it,
go
we gotta
and B hop and like practice on, and even the surfing servers as well.
you
So I
gotta think
mean
about it.
they're trying to do something at the same time,
Maybe
but
they
I don't think they're
almost
doing enough. That's what I
maybe
would
they
say.
just wanted it to disappear. Like, think about it. If they want to keep their game competitive, if you could technically get more speed than other people, is that not an advantage, quote unquote? Like, if they want to keep everything competitive, you can't have that gap over other players. I
Well,
yeah.
don't
you
know.
got to think that those guys play thousands of hours. They're going to figure out every little possible way to get any advantage possible, play
Exactly,
against
but
anybody.
I have a feeling that speed limit, like you were talking about, Brendan, that was the limit. Like, that's all they wanted you to hit until people
Yeah.
figured out how to B hop, and they're like, damn, it was either they had to kill that or
True.
embrace it. They should have embraced it. That's what made CS like kind of its own thing, you know? Like, just
Yeah.
hold that on your sleeve. I don't know.
I
Like,
mean, just like,
what if they added like little challenges for like community maps, and you could get
yeah.
like cool stickers, or like grow off that. Don't
Yeah,
suppress it.
yeah. Just like surfing, it went from, people would find these surfaces in Source or 1.6 or something that literally you could just like ride across at a fast speed, and people took that. I mean, they didn't take advantage of it. I don't want to say they took advantage of
Nah,
it, because
it's
they
still
didn't.
situational.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where like you could leave it in the game and just like let us have fun, but they just want to
Yeah.
take the. And I think it has a lot to do with the tick rate thing. The tick rate thing they did. I don't think it has much to do with them just being assholes and ruining the game. I think it was like their new tick rate system kind of fucked it over.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I haven't thought about that.
But it still does suck, because like a whole community of Counter-Strike gamers are now out of a job, if you can say that,
Conforming to
like,
CS comp.
yeah, now they have
No.
to play the fucking game.
I just wanted to surf, bro.
So they've really taken out and it was a chill aspect, I'd go into B-hop servers. Stop, you're not playing another game, you're in a podcast.
We're podcasting.
Cut it out.
Close your mouth, Breeze.
Bro, I remember it now, because I used to watch a video like Codfish. Codfish was hopping on CSGO. I know exactly
Yep.
with the ramps and
Yep.
you slide through and all you do is have a
Yep.
knife out and shit. I
That's
know
That was
that's
exactly
surfing.
surfing.
what
That's
you're talking
surfing.
about.
That's surfing. But you got it. You're connecting the dots, bro.
Yeah. So, but that's another community in
That's
the
dead.
Counter-Strike world that has been. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's dead, because there's no mechanic on Counter and like normal Go that you could just surf on. You know what I mean? There was like one spot on Overpass that you could like kind of surf on.
But there's no servers, is what I'm saying.
They have community servers. It's just a separate thing now. It's its own entity, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I mean,
Especially when, I hate to say it, Fortnite went the complete opposite direction, bro.
yeah.
They have like Guitar Hero and fucking like
Yeah.
a racing game. Like,
Fortnite was
Rocket
like,
League, bro. Yep.
we're
they
just
got
gonna
it
put all of the good games into one.
yeah. And now they're essentially like, what's it called? Roblox, which is weird.
Yeah, it's kind
They
of
have
odd.
like open servers and like, honestly, some pretty cool shit. I hate to say it. They've really grown.
Yeah, it literally is Roblox. That's a good point. Like,
Because
you can build your own maps, your own game modes and stuff. And
they're trying to promote that. Because I remember I popped on. I didn't even play the game. I just wanted to see what all the update was about, and the Guitar Hero shit and Rocket Racing. I was like, what the fuck is all this? I just want to at least see what the menu looks like. And I remember looking through all the servers, and it made me think of Roblox so much. But there's one server where you start with a pistol, and it makes it a roguelite. So, every game where you have to like start with nothing and slowly progress. It's that same system. And you have to fight your way all the way through a train, and the whole time you're like just upgrading guns, upgrading health. I'm like, they're just doing things right, bro. Like, they're just thinking smart. And I know CS is trying to stay competitive constantly, but it doesn't always have to be that. You want to cater to all of your community. You know what I mean?
Agreed. Yeah, and like I definitely agree that Fortnite's not really going anywhere with what they're doing. They kind of just they knew they were slowing down and dying out, so they tried to
For the
make it
record,
different.
I haven't played that shit in months, like maybe a year. So like, don't everything I say about that game take it for a grain of salt. But that update was
Yeah.
what they needed, man. Like, that was a
No,
good
it
job. Like,
it
that was
like it's,
good.
there's people that still play Lego Fortnite. You know, they do the survival thing, and
Ugh, you saying that gave me chills.
I mean, and I don't know, dude. Like I feel like when I played it, I didn't enjoy it. I'm not a huge like Minecraft is the only survival game that I can really play consistently. Like if I had a Minecraft server and just played it all the time, like I'd be okay with it. But
So you
survival
trying to run
games,
some Minecraft, bro?
might fucking might.
All
But
right,
like
boys,
my
end the podcast.
yeah,
You. Yeah.
there he is. There's Blake.
Hey, Blake, we got to get you in this topic, brother.
Yeah.
Pop on in.
Welcome back, Blakey Poo.
I only got the inside scoop over here. Dude, welcome back. On today's news, I'm going to go pee real quick. I have to pee.
You made me nervous, Brendan. I thought your internet dropped.
It did,
Yeah,
but it's back. We're back. We're out
You
here.
said it
We
did.
doing things.
yeah, what the hell? So,
It does that sometimes.
what were you talking about, Brendan?
I don't even remember, man. I don't actually remember.
Oh shit.
We were talking something about Counter-Strike, just like
It's okay. It's okay. If you
It's
don't
dead, yeah.
remember, we can bounce off a new topic. I feel like we kind of tore into that for like 30 minutes or
we did,
20
yeah.
minutes.
Let's. I mean, we did want to talk about the skin duplication, right?
Facts. I almost want to stay on that, but it's not left my mind, bro. The Willy Wonka incident. Bro.
Oh my God.
Bro, for like 2 seconds. 2
The
seconds.
Willy Wonka? What?
Have you seen that shit? I'm so glad you haven't, because then we can explain it.
Let me get a report on it.
Yeah, get a report. Wanted to promote a Willy Wonka advertisement for like they wanted to replicate the movie and try to make that whole experience for people. And they promoted it using AI, and that shit looked fantastic. So everyone was like, "Oh shit! Like I want to go. I want to check it out." Selling, they sold some tickets. People showed up, and it was literally just like an empty warehouse with all this rinky-dink like shit just everywhere. Like they tried their best.
Like old movie props.
Yeah,
But like not good props.
and
but,
it's
like,
all and it's
shitty
just like a
VFX.
warehouse. Yeah, it's so bad. And then there's even this like Oompa Loompa looking like crackhead lady. Like,
So,
bro,
so
the
listen,
picture
this is the
gold, bro.
funniest thing.
The picture's
So,
gold.
it had
Pause the queue. Pause the queue.
All right, hold up, Brendan,
Yo.
go ahead.
First of all, I hate to say it, Blake turned his camera off again. He's part of this podcast still.
Hold up.
Yo, he
Reese
did the
hadn't said
finger thing.
shit.
He did the finger thing. That's how you know, like, as a
Coming up.
man, he's upset.
Coming back.
All right.
Coming-
The funniest
back.
thing about the whole situation is it had nothing to do with Willy Wonka, like the movie or the
Yeah.
trademark at all. It was just some dude who took advantage of the fact that the Wonka movie was coming out. He
And
charged,
AI.
yeah, and he charged $44 per ticket.
What? I did not know that.
So it was $40 per ticket. A bunch of people paid for the experience. And like you were saying, there was just some random fucking crackhead wearing an Oompa Loompa outfit in front of a meth lab. And then he had like a candy cane and a standing lollipop in a factory. That was all it was.
Yeah, like it was so mid. Like he tried his best. He was thinking like 2 people were gonna show up, and people thought it was actually like correlated with the movie type shit. Gaming shit rolling, bro. Tarkov.
Man, I
hating
love
all the
that
cheaters.
game.
Shout out to Tarkov. Let's
Shout out to Tarkov. Let's go.
Tarkov.
Shout out
Fucking
to Siege with the
11,000
new
cheaters
update.
banned, and they
Tarkov.
called out their name.
Factually,
11,000
the
cheaters.
greatest thing that I have ever seen in
They
my
called
life.
out their name.
They
called out
put
their
a
name.
whole post
Yep,
of
a
every
list.
single
That's
cheater.
crazy.
Dude, let me look
It's
it
so
up.
sick. It's so gangster. Like, I know it seems stupid now, and you got to keep in mind, in the future, this is gonna be like you have an imprint on you as a person online. Like, you're gonna just kind of be fucked in the future.
So they even went after the people selling cheats. So they didn't actually go after just people using them. They went after the people connected to the selling of them. Took it out.
I know it seems so small now, but like
They
if
better
you're,
not have my name up there.
if you're really fucking young, bro, right, and you're trying to like, technology's only advancing, and you have all these like call outs of you being a hacker, all this stupid small shit. I feel like in time that'll be more of a big thing that'll want to be avoided. You know what I
Fox
mean?
Warrior Gaming, appreciate the follow, man.
Right now it doesn't matter, but yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say more about like the Tarkov situation. I thought it was cool. I think more companies should do that. It's gonna promote people to cheat less.
No, yeah.
Like,
Absolutely. It's like if you're not like genuinely, if you're not actively calling out these
What if
people,
CS does that? Oh my god.
that would be lovely. That would be fucking amazing. Honestly,
Dude,
like,
yeah, bounce back
but
to
the
CS.
amount of cheaters there like that they would like that would have their names on, it'd be like an unlimited list basically.
That brings me back to the Overwatch system, bro. You remember that?
I
That's
don't.
gone. What do you mean you don't? Of course you want me to remind the podcast?
Remind
Overwatch
him.
system in CSGO. Back in the good old days, bro. CSGO, if you thought it was a hacker, any person with a certain amount of hours, since you were experienced, I don't know if it correlated with rank. I think it was just hour based. You could actually overview the game, watch someone's footage that was reported, and you can like, see people through the walls, actually have all the VOD settings so you can make sure that they're cheaters and report them and assess the situation yourself. They got rid of that. I don't know why. I don't know who's doing the anti-cheats now because I feel like there's more cheaters than there used to be.
Thank you, Yuka, for the follow.
No, thank you. Fuck Yuka. Isn't
Keep
that your
going.
brother?
Keep
Isn't
going.
that your brother?
I don't know.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know,
Isn't
dude.
that your
I
brother?
had to say it just in case it's not. I'm pretty
that-
sure it is, but just in case it's not, thank
Well,
you.
If it's not his brother, we love you. If
Thank
it
you for
is
being
his
here.
brother,
Fuck you.
you're a sweaty little shit trying to join the podcast.
Hey, if you want to pop in, brother.
No,
like,
seriously, you should pop in, bro. Pop in. Give your intake on one of the topics, though. You have to come in and say some shit about the topic. But yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about. I think that's kind of a miss. They got rid of that. I guess they didn't want it to be reliant on the community. But dude, all that shit was incognito. You couldn't see who you were like spectating. You couldn't be biased, I feel like. Was that your brother?
I don't know.
I see that big old grin.
I don't know. He wouldn't say keep yourself safe. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, that's your brother.
Whatever. I think that I feel like games like, especially with like, I mean, I've talked to people recently about how hacks have been coming into Apex really bad. I've talked to my brother about how an anti-cheat and a Tarkov, basically it takes screenshots of your screen whenever you get reported in game, and it'll basically go based off of if it sees hacks or not.
So,
Do what?
to give my input on this, like I've played Siege for a very long time, right? And I'm hard stuck, right?
Heard.
Erd, for sure.
Hard,
Mm-hmm.
right? Dude, I've been stuck in this rank for so fucking long. Like, I have well over 1,000 hours over in the game.
Can we ask
Like
what rank?
bronze 3 right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
heard.
Stuck
same.
in bronze.
I'm in bronze 3 as well.
So, like, I'm probably gonna be the only one that has this opinion, but I would download cheats,
Oh,
but
shit.
not.
Jesus.
I wouldn't say it on this,
That
bro. I
escalated
wouldn't say
real
that on-
quick.
I wouldn't say that here, bro. This is not the place. This is not the
Fucking
place.
weeball.
Okay, but as you were saying, was that it? Was that
Yeah, I would.
You're hard
No,
stuck and you're just
Oh
down.
shit, dude.
It's like-
You
Listen,
guys just
Instead of
shut him
downloading
down
cheats,
so
bro, instead
fast,
of-
bro.
Like,
Nah,
Like, I'd
hold up. Let me help you out, dog. Instead of downloading cheats, go on and look online for the R6 servers, bro. Because once you find those, then you could actually join LFGs. But I'm telling you, bro, as somebody who's first
That's what
season
I-
on the
that's
game,
what I-
first time on
hey, that's what I've
PC,
been doing.
plat,
Hey,
you know.
here's the thing. As someone who's been playing the game for longer than you, don't you think I've done that?
I mean, you haven't been playing longer than me, but okay. On PC, maybe.
oh.
He's sitting up. He's sitting up.
He
He's
said-
sitting up.
Yo,
He
yo,
said, no
you-
more blinker time. Let me see the
He
hours.
said,
Blake, what
He
you
said,
got?
Let me pull up the hours real quick.
Yeah, I saw them
How
say,
many
oh,
hours you
bro. Yeah, no,
Yo,
he's about it.
yo,
How
you
many
can say
hours you
y'all
got?
hear him, but ain't listening though.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta turn on my Xbox as well so I can pull up
Oh,
more.
No, don't count, don't
6,000
count, don't
on
count,
Xbox.
don't
Hey,
count.
Don't
Hey,
count.
that's even with my motherfucking PS4
what is
hours
it?
too.
What is it?
Motherfucker, look at it. It's in general right now. It's in general right now.
You'll have to tell me. I can't pop in general chat.
Oh, you're just looking at a K, bro. Ah, that's light. I got 3K on CS.
Oh, I got
Yeah, yeah.
1,700 hours on this right now on Steam.
I'm not taking it. I'm not
Let
taking
me,
anything away from you. That's still a lot of
The
time,
most
bro.
amount of
Like,
hours I have
we're
on
nerds,
Call of
man. We're
Duty.
nerds.
let me
No, we
pull
are nerds.
hours.
But I've hey,
I have
but
I do have 790 on CS. I
dude,
will
but
say.
Bro,
I
you should
put
see
a
my
lot.
Rocket
I put
League
a lot of
hours, bro.
I
But
put a
hey, what
lot
are
of
you saying,
time.
Blake? Let him talk. Let him talk. Go
I
ahead.
put in a lot of time, right? But no progress. You feel me? And it's just not fun.
Well, okay. I'm
I
gonna be
hate this
honest.
shit.
You're pulling a old esports coach right here, bro. Maybe skill issue.
Hey, he's the coach, man. Hate to say it, dude.
Hey, respect.
I'm
respect
sorry.
you, bro. I respect you saying I just need cheats, bro. You're like,
No, that's it. That's it. That's
Nah,
it right
But
there.
no, dude.
I'm
Honestly,
trash.
if you really want to fucking improve, record your VODs, watch your games back. If it's
Nah,
not you, it's your teammates. You need a set team. You got to improve with your team. You got to actually have a goal. Try
I
to
just saw
improve.
Breeze's titty.
Because you
Quit trying
probably
to play
you're probably
solo.
insane by yourself, right? You're probably crazy. You hit your shots, whatever. You know, everyone's perfect. But as a team is what matters, bro. You could be the
Yeah.
best player if your teammates behind you suck ass, so they can't cover you. It doesn't matter.
If you're playing solo, if you're
Just
playing
work
solo
with
too,
that,
that's
bro.
your
Can't
biggest
ace every
problem.
round, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Nah,
No.
I'd win.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
You played with
I
me
think
earlier. I was on top and we lost by 2, bro.
I think like how I've been saying about cheats. Usually, people who download cheats only download them because they got hit by someone who had cheats. Cheating is
Well-
it's an epidemic, dude. Like it's like a disease. You get somebody
Domino
pisses you
effect.
off. Yeah, somebody pisses you off enough to where you're like, I'm gonna download cheats, and that's that. And then it just dominoes effects down to where like
Some
50,000 people have cheats. It's just
No, there's also people
Or
who just
other
literally
cheaters
don't care about
telling
the
other
game.
people about it. That too. They don't really care about the game. They're just there to piss other people off, ruin people. Their like other people's day.
I
That's
hate
free
this.
games, man. Free
Sucks,
I hate
but
to-
it is
I-
the truth.
I hate to say, I don't think somebody is genuinely that much of a piece of shit to just hack just to do it. If that was
Oh,
the
no,
case,
no, no, no,
if
no,
that was the
no,
case,
no,
I
no,
would
no,
be.
bro.
No, listen.
I do.
I hate to say it, dude. Like if that was the case, I would have some random game I've never played before, download hacks and just ruin people's day.
I'm
Like
pretty sure Nathan randomly just downloaded hacks on Call of Duty World at War and got banned one time just for fun. Like,
well,
I-
but did he play World at War? Like did he genuinely just play it before that?
no, zombies.
Well,
and shit,
yeah. Well,
but,
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
That's just an example. He just wanted to hop in and ask him if he's here. I wish he was here in person.
Well,
He
wait,
played-
what about the CS:GO game that we played last night? We played one game of CS.
Yeah.
And that
And there
against
was
the
a
hacker.
hacker, and he was definitely hacking, and then he was talking shit about hacking at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
And
he
also
was
like talking shit
while
on us, saying we suck, blah blah blah. As
But
he was
that's
hacking.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm sure he plays the game. You have to be a certain level to get to play competitive in Counter-Strike. And
But he's hacked his whole way
I will
through.
say I don't
But
have
that's
a
what I'm
lot of
saying.
problems in Val with hacking. I
So
know y'all
he's
might
pl-
bet-
Hey, you don't have to be a certain level to play comp because as
Val-
soon as I installed it to play with y'all, my first game on CS was
Was
comp.
comp.
well,
That's
yeah,
true.
but
boys,
if
boys,
you
why? What's the situation? They've made this game for so long. CS has been around for so long. Val does not have problems. Some of y'all might think
My only opinion with that game personally, like I like genuinely, and I play it every day. At least I have been for a little bit now. I love it. Like I've been having fun.
That's fucked up.
The only thing I haven't been having fun with is the cheaters. I'll play one game, right? It'll be like a game of Premiere. I'll play one game of Premiere and we'll have no cheater. We'll win or we'll lose, whatever. It'll be a good game. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a fun game no matter what, win or lose. You know what I'm saying? Very next game, cheater. Then the game
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
that, cheater.
And
And the game
the
after
thing
that,
is
cheater. And it's like, bro, like that's where I kind of am like, okay, I don't know what to do because I want to play the game. I do. I really like, but then like
Yeah.
I've even gone to Face It and tried, but like, I've
Bro.
noticed there's cheaters on Face It.
that
Like,
is
I
the
don't even know. Like,
reason I
it's
have so much
especially
hate.
with us being at the low elo and like the low
It's
level.
unmotivating.
We're not. It's yeah. It kind
I
of
just wanna
just
say,
ruins our mood because
back in CS:GO,
I
bro.
still play it, but I
Back in
would like
CS:GO days,
want to
Brendan,
play it more
me and Brendan
if
just
I was
hopped
doing
on
better.
and improved. We literally
Yeah.
just hopped on and had fun, tried to get better spray patterns, worked with like our same fucking team. We literally hopped on
What?
and tried to improve.
In CS?
In CS:GO,
Mhm.
yeah.
So I
Back in the
wasn't there
gold
for this.
days.
And when
No,
I
this
will
is our
say when I
golden
first
days.
got
This
on,
is
Hey.
I got on at the end of CS and I loved
like
I
5,
would
10
I'll
years ago.
never forget CS, like actual CS. CS2 is definitely
Yeah.
the shit. Like it's definitely all right though compared to Counter-Strike though. Like if I were to have to pick one still, I would still pick Counter-Strike, don't get me wrong. It's just since we have CS2, I guess it's basically
just-
you kind of it's like almost like a Call of Duty game. You just kind of adapt to it and get used to it. That's kind of what I've been trying to do.
But I'm
But
just so
my
glad-
biggest
There's a
problem,
community
like you
behind
guys been
cheating.
I was
saying,
gonna
is there's
say
just
something
there's
else.
just a lot of hackers.
CS2 was made to
Yeah.
get rid of cheaters, though. Like that was the whole
Like-
point of the release. CS2, oh, no more
Well, it didn't
cheaters, and it just
fucking
made it
work.
New,
worse.
new
Exactly.
new vac system, blah blah
Like-
blah. Yeah,
like how Yuka was saying, he says, I think it's mainly that there's a community behind cheating in CS, and there is bound to be people who enjoy that community, so they cheat and
I didn't even
interact
think
within
about
that
that.
community, so it grows and grows.
Well, there
Which-
shouldn't be a community.
I
They
get
should
that.
shut
That's
down.
and I'm on that same page. You can't be that bad at a game that you start cheating. And then in that case, if it's just you like cheating, like you enjoy just cheating in video games,
offline, bro.
you're a fucking scumbag and
No,
deserve.
offline. You can cheat offline just fine. If you're that shit at a game or you need to cheat, then you're just don't play online. Like actually, if not, try to improve. Get a coach.
Yeah. And I feel like if you wanted to make
Not even get a
content,
coach. There's YouTube videos
YouTube,
nowadays. I was
yeah.
about to say, like I've been learning a lot, like almost I'd say probably everything except for opping from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I've learned
it's a really good take.
everything
Which I'm gonna
from
be honest.
YouTube.
I'm gonna be honest.
So-
Opping, I easily learn just from YouTube. Like, you can
Opping
learn little
is
tricks
I
from
haven't
it and then just mess
I've
them
been
up.
trying to learn from you guys and also just trying to learn from playing by myself, like just like playing in general. But opping is just a really hard thing for me. I've gotten the spray pattern down, like the AK spray pattern, but down to where like I'd rather just
But my
pick
whole
up an
thing-
AK basically.
My whole thing was before we bounce out. I know Breeze wants to say something, but Valorant does not have that problem. Like straight up, bro. Pro players.
Yeah, I haven't run into a cheater. on
And if
Valorant.
they're really
I will
good,
say
they're
I agree.
Smurfs.
I've never
They're
ran into one.
Smurfs. They're Smurfs, bro. Because the game's free. They just make another account. They're cracked. Like you can
Uh,
tell a difference between a Smurf or like someone that's obviously cheating.
Yeah, or you could buy
Brandon.
one, dog.
But yeah,
Brandon, do you have that light still? That ring light?
Yeah, my dark.
Yeah, you're very dark. Hard to see.
Does that help?
Man,
Does that make
Or
sense?
turn
There you go, what up?
turn on a white screen.
You gotta think though,
There you go.
Valorant
That help?
also like is a completely different like thing than just Steam. I don't even know how to explain
No,
it.
it is.
Like-
It is. Yeah, I
Like
know
that's the only way
exactly
they
what
have
you're
it like that, basically.
But
Or
you gotta remember,
CS:GO
Valve
would be the
Steam,
same.
bro. Valve is Steam. Steam made fucking CS. They have money. They're chilling.
Yeah.
They're chilling. They have
Fact.
no excuse.
They really have no excuse. It's CS2 being the way it is. Like I understand you're coming out with like a new engine, like a completely new engine to introduce. I don't think it should have. First of all, I don't think it should have taken 10, 15 years.
Did we even want an engine?
It took that long.
I didn't even want an engine. I thought it was fine. Like
Yeah.
I don't mind the new engine just because of the looks. The only map I'd probably say that sucks right now is Inferno. I really don't like Inferno.
I mean, but Inferno's
like,
always been an
I-
incredibly hard map to learn.
Bro.
It's never changed.
it's not
aesthetic-
even that. It's just it's the aesthetic look. What he was about to say. It's just it's too
Aesthetic or
like
gunplay?
bright. I was about to say I prefer the gunplay like than how
Yep.
bright and like vibrant. I guess I barely see people half the time when I'm looking at, especially on the on the CT side, looking at the terrorists. I'm not seeing
Yeah.
characters like a lot of
Yeah.
the time. They're blended into the wall type shit. You know what I mean? It's
And I
like
know what
yeah.
you're saying. It definitely does look cleaner than Go, but CS:GO's gunplay was just better. Like,
It was.
so
if
much
you're
better.
gonna
See, that's what they
subtract
needed.
the
That's what they need to
gunplay-
put into CS2.
Yeah, and I will say,
1000%.
Haas, I'm so glad you joined us before CS2 came out, and you actually got to
Oh
experience
yeah,
that
you
shit.
got
I
to
will
play
say,
You were
CS:GO.
so close to missing
I
that,
like, I
man.
will never forget CS:GO 1000%. Like, even though I played it for such a little time, it was the best time probably of my gaming like life for real, dude. I had the most fun every single time
And
I
you know
got on
what? The
that game.
craziest thing is me and Brennan could probably say the same. That was
Yep.
gold. Those were our golden days, man.
They were-
That or trick shotting and COD, but I feel like CS:GO was like not only
I
did
was
we
I
bond,
was
but we
always
had a
a
lot
Call
of
of
like
Duty nerd. I have
homies.
You-
literal thousands of hours
okay.
in Call of Duty, so
You just opened
I
up.
can't say nothing on that.
Trick shotting.
You just
Ooh.
opened up a valley for me right now. I want to say something real quick.
Yes, dude. Go ahead.
Call of Duty, I've always said it, Call of Duty ruined their game by the way they changed their mechanics. They
Agreed.
always had little bugs that made trick shotting easier, right? Insta swapping in Black Ops
Fucking
2,
sick, dude. Sick.
knacking in BO1,
Yeah. Titty swap.
fucking barrel rolls in MW2. There were so many little bugs that they had that made trick shotting so much fun, and they never fixed it because they knew we enjoyed the
You remember?
we enjoyed the brokenness.
The dual wield pistol. What is it called? We can like use one hand to reload and the other one runs. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called, dude. Yeah.
Running
you
Man.
could-
It's called a Running Man
Running Man, yeah, you could glitch it out and your person would sit there and run while
with a
you're, like,
knife. It was a
spinning.
knife and a pistol, yeah. And you could do a Running Man.
Dude. Well, I was
And-
talking about the dual wield, like the revolvers. Remember, one reloads and he kicks it to the side. And the
Oh,
other
yeah.
runs? Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a
So
Running Man,
sick.
technically,
So
yeah.
sick, dude. You brought me
And-
back some nostalgia.
And like they completely just they took the mechanics and changed it up in a way. I mean, they fixed their bugs, but they made it to where like now we can't enjoy finding those bugs and using them to hit crazy shots.
You know
And
what
I
I
was
think-
just
Go ahead.
I was just talking to my wife today about like my old Black Ops 2 clips that I have. Like I used to edit together all my quad feeds and my trick shots that I'd hit and stuff like that. Like you can't really do that anymore. Like you can still hit shots, but you have to get so creative to the point where it's not worth it. Like
Quad feeds are still there. I'd be
think they-
definitely
I mean,
like getting
quad feeds, but trick shots themselves.
Well, if we're gonna talk about
Trick shots,
FPS, bro, have
Wait,
you?
hold on, Tom, real quick. I am gonna interrupt. Do you think that they're bringing back Black Ops 2? So they did Modern Warfare 3 remastered, Black Ops 5, the newest Call of Duty that's coming out in 2025. They're calling it Call of Duty Black Ops 2025. They're bringing back all the old Black Ops 2 maps, all the old Black Ops 2 guns, skins. They're bringing all that shit back, even the movement of the dolphin diving, everything back. Do you think that they're gonna bring back trick shotting in Black Ops?
That could be hype. I don't think so, because it's a different.
Dude, yeah.
It's not Black Ops 2. It's just
Wh-
they're bringing Black Ops 2
I was about to
shit
say
into the new
it's
COD.
they're gonna bring
What I'm worried about is it's literally gonna be the same mechanic, like same engine, same mechanics.
I would love that.
But
though.
that's
I
in a
would
way lazy.
hate that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in a
it's
way, that's
super lazy.
It's like just remaster the old game so we could play that game instead of just throwing the old.
But like, what if they
Absolutely.
did that though instead?
I
like,
would
just
buy
in
it. Me
general.
and Brendan would
Yeah.
relive our youth, bro.
Yeah.
We'd be trick shotting in BO2. Yeah.
Do you know how many people
I could do
started
it
their
with
Call of Duty
donuts.
career on BO2?
Yeah, and on MW2, bro. Me and
FaZe
Brendan were there.
clips?
We just were bad.
FaZe got huge on BO2. I
So did
I
Optic
don't
Gaming.
I don't care what anybody says. BO2 is what created like gaming YouTube in
Yeah.
general. Like yeah, PewDiePie was around in fucking
No, I was gonna say PewDiePie,
1941,
bro.
but-
I was gonna
but
say PewDiePie.
that
You were
doesn't
doing it
count.
too. No, it does. He was doing
It-
YouTube
no,
shit.
yeah, I get that, but like
He wasn't even
was
playing COD, bro.
he was playing just like video games, right?
Amnesia,
And you know, it was a
Amnesia.
niche. It was a niche for people to watch PewDiePie play video games. And then as soon as the fucking trolling came out in BO2, that shit blew up.
Yeah.
That was the biggest
Nogla?
thing.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
Vanoss, Nogla, like Kozdiff,
Ninja
TK.
defusing and doing the whole
Yeah.
YY.
Positive.
Hey,
It
playing
was-
Black Ops 2 with voice changers like
Yeah, dude, like-
Azrez himself got big off Black Ops 2.
All the TK members did trolling, and it was
Bro,
great.
do y'all know about White Boy 7th Street?
Oh, White Boy 7th Street, dude. What?
Do y'all know about White Boy 7th Street?
Oh my
You want to talk about
God.
old COD, bro? That was
You
like the first COD YouTuber I ever watched. I saw that little fucking white ass bearded dude pop up. I'm like, what the
Dude.
fuck?
Or what's that one dude that beatboxed? He was a
Oh,
beatboxer.
Codfish.
Ah, dude.
Are you talking about codfish?
No,
I
I
I'll
know
find
who
him.
you're
I'll
talking
find him.
about, and he would
Bro,
talk
the
like a girl.
dude.
He would talk like
His
a
name
girl.
was So Close to Toast.
Yeah!
So Close to Toast. Yeah, dude. So Close to Toast was the shit
No
in
way,
BO2
dude. Does he
days.
even do anything? Is he dead?
He still uploads.
No way.
He still
bro.
uploads, bro.
No fucking
Wait,
way.
So Close to
y'all
Toast. Yeah,
know
he
the
fell
dude?
off. He did fall off, but you know,
He still
there's
uploads.
there was a, like I said, it was a niche, man. Like when BO2 came out,
It
it
was
took
so
off.
funny.
He was doing beatboxing, he was doing the girl voice. You had the trolls acting like kids, you know, fucking what was that one guy that he was in the Vanoss crew that talked like a kid?
Oh, I know what you're
Louis,
talking about, like the squeaker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Caliber.
What up,
Louis
boys?
Caliber.
You can hear Cryptic. Like I'll be getting coaching lessons every so often on Valorant, and I've been improving fast.
It's the way to
Really?
do it, man. That
That's
was my old
sick.
job,
That's
bro. It was
sick.
my old job.
No, I mean
Always
it's
do it.
definitely good. Like coaching is a good. I've seen a lot of people go through coaching and like they're just learning the things they wouldn't think about. It's not even the fact that you like don't know how to play the
Exactly.
game. It's the
It's-
things you
Well,
wouldn't think about. Yeah.
I think it's more about having a different point of view to call out bad
So,
habits.
it-
You don't
Yeah.
notice your bad
That's
habits, and you
exactly.
won't change it unless someone
Yeah.
calls it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
So you
like
just need those
for
extra eyes, man.
for me, like my play style and my way of improvement is pointing it out in the moment, and then I can immediately change it
Bro, I
because
haven't
I pick up quick.
even seen you play, bro, and I could already tell you're an aggressive player. You gotta chill out.
I just
You're too aggressive. Like
I
that's
just
probably
I
your
just
deal.
noticed this. Let me call this out real quick.
Okay.
We passed 50 followers. Celebration!
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, shout out to everyone who followed.
Hell yeah. Appreciate everybody who followed tonight. That's dope. Yeah, dude, let's fucking emote in the chat.
What's
dude.
the emote, bro? What's the emote?
I don't know.
Hey,
Do the
take a
fucking
breath,
uwu
dog.
face.
But
Uwu face in the chat.
I mean,
Uwu
hey,
face
I
in the
can
chat, and then what else? Do another emo if you're hyped for the podcast. Just anything else. Just for
F's, we'll do
us.
F's in the chat for the podcast. No, monkey. We'll do
You
monkey
know
in
what
the
we
chat.
should do? You know what we should do? If anybody has a great question that wants to pop up in for the podcast, y'all can get your,
Yeah,
name
can I ask
thrown
you a
out.
question?
And you shit me? Yeah.
Let me ask. Y'all mentioned that Louis kid and y'all mentioned Cinnamon, but have y'all ever seen the Do? Y'all were talking about guitars
Do, yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
bro.
watched the
Okay, that's
Do.
all I'm about to say. I was about to get upset, bro. I was like, but how have they not heard of the Do if they listed all of the beatboxers and everything like
See,
that?
I
I had a
wasn't-
whole beatboxing phase.
I didn't pick him up until later in life. Like I'd say probably in the last year or two, I watched his Omegle videos.
yeah.
I didn't really watch him like back in BO2 days. I wasn't a huge fan of like just music, people playing music. I liked people fucking with people. That was my thing.
See,
Yeah,
see,
at
that's what
that
he kind of
age,
did.
yeah.
He would go in and he would just play riffs and talk to people through riffs, and then people would be like, "That's not you," and then he would never talk, never once talk, and they would just shout out random songs or random chords, and he would just
Yeah.
sit there and fuck with them by like going heavy with it. His
See,
own
that's cool
edition
as
of
fuck.
music.
Yeah. And I've watched
That's-
like his Omegle thing. They'll be like, "Oh, could you play Through the Fire and the Flames?" And then he's got like one guitar, and then he starts playing. He cuts to he's playing on two different guitars at
Dude,
once.
it's
That's cool
two
as fuck.
fucking
Yeah.
guitars,
Yeah.
dude.
With his black mask and the double.
Yeah.
bro. That's
The dude's
finger
hard.
strength right there, dude. He's plucking the strings at the time while holding it down at the same time. That too, but he's a virgin.
Good. Good.
That's-
Focus
that's
on his
why he's-
craft, man.
Bro, that's
Yo.
why he's that good at it, bro. If you really
Just
think
wait
about
till
it.
that
Virgin
girl
and
figures
power.
out. Ooh, she's gonna be really surprised.
OG was Goreg or Gore Gets Girls. Who's that? I never watched that. Did anybody watch Gore Gets Girls?
Never heard of it.
Gore gets girls? No, I've never heard of it.
You could put that in chat. It said an OG was Gore Gets Girls. I've never watched that. I don't know who that
I've
is.
never watched that either, man. Yeah, I haven't.
I'll have to
yeah, if
look into
anybody
that.
got
While
some-
you pull that up, I'm gonna grab a cup and I'll be right back.
Yo, I'm definitely
Yeah.
noticing that kick is way more popping. You're so right.
Holy shit. Yeah, that is OG as fuck. That's like BO2 came out. OG. Holy fuck. That person was posting like the day BO2 dropped. Is there any other topics like on the
Oh,
list?
easily, bro. Easily. Honestly, we've been doing great just bouncing around, man.
I know. I like the bounce around thing. That's pretty cool. Oh,
Dude.
let me say something real quick before you pop in that.
Okay.
I was recently
The last
talking.
week.
I was
mean-
recently talking to my brother
Ooh.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. Go ahead with the topic.
So he was recently talking to his brother.
I
and-
was recently.
And where did that lead? No. Okay. I was trying to see if I can get you the ball rolling, bro.
I don't remember. I don't
Okay.
remember.
So, oh man, this is all gaming related. I'm a fucking nerd. Well, okay. I have like 3 more topics, give or take, depending on how much longer you wanted this to go.
I mean,
one
we
of the
still got
big
time.
ones for fucking me, Elden Ring DLC, bro. You don't
all right.
understand.
Oh, yeah.
You don't understand
Dude,
how
I'm so
beautiful that shit
pumped.
looks.
I can talk about that.
You can? Okay, just for a little bit. They have a fucking Kung Fu build. They have like an art for one of the weapons where you use your feet. That looks hype as shit, bro. I cannot wait to make a build with that. Dude, honestly, it just looks great.
Wait,
I've been
you
looking.
use your feet?
Bro,
Yeah.
yes, they have like
What?
Yes, it looks so
Yeah, you
gangster. You
kick,
just gotta
you
watch the
kick.
trailer. You kick the shit out of them. They added like a bunch of throwing knives. They just added some like really cool new armors. They added this like just from like the
So-
snippets I've seen from the trailer.
Is using your feet? Is that a new mechanic? Can you not use your feet in Elden Ring
It's
already?
like a
It's an Ash of
it-
War.
yeah. It's a so those are like the special moves of like a
Do you
a
remember?
weapon.
You remember in your weapons you could change like the Ash of War?
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what
I know
they're
Ash of
called.
War.
Essentially, you could get that either from a different weapon or you could find the art to put on a weapon for your build. So I'm just
Okay.
hyped to try it out on a build because it's gonna be really cool. I can do like this dope ass ninja build and do some featsy kicks,
Well-
like some cool stuff, man.
Yeah. To me, like seeing the like from what I see in my mind, I haven't seen it like what you're talking about. Wouldn't it be hard because it's kind of like a AoE type deal, like where you kind of have to?
You gotta watch the trailer. You gotta watch the
Okay.
trailer. It's not as
Okay.
complicated as it sounds. Dude, I've never really like looked at the lore for Elden Ring, and as of lately, I've just been like falling asleep watching some of the videos. Dude, I highly recommend some of the coolest
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
lore in any video
It's-
games. Like it'll hype you up more to just enjoy it. Like honestly, I don't know how to word it. Cause you remember when we beat the game? Spoilers for anybody. You're like, oh, that was a chick. That was a chick. Oh, that's definitely a guy.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
It's 2 people, bro.
Yeah.
It's literally 2 people combined. There's
is.
so much lore to it. It's so sick, bro. I can't
Well-
talk about all of it because I'm sure there's gonna be people like, oh, you did this wrong, you did that wrong. It's just too much for me to even like kind of speak about. I just
I-
absolutely love it, and it is so unique. So
Since
so much
since
hype.
we're on the topic of Elden Ring, when I was first told by you, Brandon, that I should play Elden Ring, I thought I don't like those type of games. I'm not gonna play those type of games because I played Dark Souls 1. I played the first one and fucking hated it. I hated every second of it. And
It's supposed to be.
yeah, because it was so fucking like I couldn't do anything. It was so hard. And as soon as you were like, "Oh, I'll play Elden Ring," I didn't really want to. But then so many other people were telling me, "You should play Elden Ring. We should play Elden Ring." And then we brought up the whole like seamless co-op thing. And
So not to flex, but I beat Elden Ring my first like Souls game in 40 hours. My
Damn.
first playthrough.
I probably beat it before that, right? Me and you, Brandon, we played that in like
Yeah,
one day.
we did that pretty quick. Probably faster than you should have, bro.
I mean, but we just like ran through. Like we went to all the immediate spots that had crazy fucking
Yeah, we did kinda run
weapons,
through it too. I
and
hate
then
that.
just ran straight to the final boss and beat it.
That was kind of
um,
my fault.
I mean, but that's all right. Like I
That's what I did with Diablo 4.
yeah, and I had fun playing Elden Ring. Elden Ring is such a chill game that
I don't
like
think you really got to experience it, bro.
but I didn't really get to experience, which did definitely put a taste in my mouth that was a little bitter for Elden Ring itself, but I still enjoyed it. I'd still like to like play it correctly, but I think it'd be better if I just took some time on my own and played it like alone, you know what I mean? Just played it by myself, kind of learn shit myself. But then again, I'm not the type of person that really likes games like that. Like if I'm playing a single player game, it has to be fucking Sniper Elite 4,
I don't think you really
the
have
Dark
to, like,
Knight. Like
play
it
by
has to.
yourself.
I don't know.
You're
I
a
just feel like
Halo type of kid.
I've
'Cause we've
no. I
played
don't
a
like.
lot of it, bro. You already know how to like roll and
Well, yeah,
everything
like
you know.
technically I haven't beat the game. In theory, I
True,
still am on
true.
the final boss. Like
Yeah,
we
true. We
um
edged you hard, bro.
but yeah, I'm edged as fuck,
He's a
dude. I'm
gooner.
edging.
He's a gooner.
I'm gooning so hard right now for that last fucking boss, but It's definitely like, yeah, like I played a lot of single player games. Like you said, it was Madden, it was COD, it was like super story driven games that were very player friendly, I guess, like Sniper Elite. I
You're just
played
not.
Gears of War,
No, you're
Army
just
of
not the
Two.
biggest single player, bro. You don't fuck with
It's
story games like that.
it's mostly skill trees. I have a huge problem with skill
Why?
trees.
What?
I don't know, like it's so confusing to me.
That's
I
RPGs.
yeah, and RPGs are hard for me because then I'm like, oh well, what would this? Just like League of Legends, bro. Like when we talk about playing League of Legends, I'm like, fuck, dude, how do I build a character? Same with Smite. How do I build? What's the best thing? Like
You can always just look up what's the best thing though.
I know, but then it's like a lot of work of me going into Google, and it's
So
not worth it because I'm just
I
trying to
will
play the
say
game. You know?
those two games are vastly different. If you're playing like an RPG like Skyrim or Cyberpunk, you're gonna want to kind of
That's
have
true.
freedom and build however you want to build. You're role
Yeah.
playing at whatever you want. Do you want to be like a ninja? Do you want to be like
Yeah.
this or that? But Smite in those games, they have meta. They're MOBAs. They're multiplayer. You want to build the
Yeah.
correct thing versus what you're fighting. So it's way
And
more in depth. But
playing, yeah,
games like like I was saying,
playing with
Cyberpunk,
friends
just have fun.
really helps. Like like co-op games. If you played Army of Two, like when me and Chad used to play Army of Two, like it just made it so much better than me playing Army of Two with a bot.
Yeah,
Or
for sure.
if we played I don't know what another single player co-op game was. Left 4 Dead. If we played Left 4 Dead together, I played Left 4 Dead like 17 times all the way through in
7
both
Days to
games.
Die?
I played 7 Days to Die. I've played that with a friend before,
Fallout
and
76?
I played Fallout 76. Brandon was supposed to play it, but he was being a little girl about it. Where'd he go? He got real quiet there.
Yeah, but he did.
I played Fallout 4. Fallout 4 was super duper fun. Ready or Not? Yeah, Ready or Not was a game that like I've played by myself, but playing with friends is so different. Playing with friends is a completely different experience playing Ready or Not. And like Tarkov, I love Tarkov so much because I can play it by myself because it's pretty much everybody versus everybody. Like I really like that free for all style gameplay. I mean, Elden Ring is fun when I played it because like I feel like it was more of like a vibe thing. Like I had good vibes playing it, and I was playing it like I played it right before my surgery. Like the night before I got my surgery, I played it all night. I played till 5 a.m. and then I had my surgery, and like the surgery was kind of a traumatic thing that kind of caused me to like, I guess, remember it more. And then I played it after my surgery, but Elden Ring was, man, I enjoyed it, but I don't want to play it again. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Bro,
I
my
enjoyed it.
dad wants to do what you're doing right now, and he wants to start it off by doing Elden Ring. I've never played it. I don't want to be honest.
I think it's a good experience to play at least once. You know, you play for 2-3 hours. It's fun. It's fun to just kind of play it, try it out. But I don't really think it's worth playing a lot.
Yeah, but is that worth $30? 2-3 hours?
Yeah, it's a good experience. And eventually, if you're bored as shit, you just go back into it and play it again. You know what I mean? You play by yourself. And but like you said, you were talking about how your dad plays Diablo, right?
No, I mean I play Diablo.
What does your dad play?
Diablo, Elden Ring, Skyrim.
Okay,
Bangers.
so he's really, yeah. I mean, Skyrim was fun. I played a lot of Skyrim. I enjoyed the shit out of Skyrim.
I enjoyed Skyrim. I had that on the Xbox though. My dad
Kinda,
had it on PC with all the mods where he had a bunch of
yeah,
naked people walking around and shit.
nice.
No,
Nice.
Love
Yeah,
softcore
yeah.
porn.
Yeah, very monotone. I'm into it.
But I mean, like, when it comes down to Skyrim itself, I played casually. It was literally like, I'm bored, I'm just gonna play a game to pass time.
You got your
And now,
lizard, your cheetah.
yeah, and now as an adult, like pastime is not an option anymore. It's like I either play video games or where did Haas go?
He skedaddled.
Why would
I'm
he do
texting him
such
right
a
now.
thing?
He didn't skedaddle. Dude, his PC's been breaking the whole time.
That's true.
Really? Damn.
You tell him to turn his goddamn webcam on, dude. What are they
Yeah,
gonna
no,
get? There he
Haas,
is.
what
Hey,
do you look
Haas.
like, bro? Turn on your webcam.
I know what he looks like.
Oh, look at that! Look at that little green square at the bottom right of the stream that looks a little off. The podcast looks a little off at the bottom right of the screen, dude.
Bottom right of the screen.
Yeah, it says 0, but at the top it says it had 11. Now it's not.
Has anybody else noticed that Blake kind of looks like Ice Poseidon?
Ice Poseidon. The fuck is that?
Blake said, "Oh shit, you're talking about me." Hold on, let me look this shit up.
You gotta Google Ice Poseidon. He kind of looks like
I
Ice
don't know who
Poseidon.
Ice Poseidon
Is that a good thing or should he be mad?
I mean, it's not a bad thing. Ice Poseidon was an incredibly famous streamer for a long time.
Yo, I
He
can kinda
does
see
look
that.
like
I
Ice
can kinda see
Poseidon,
that, yeah.
bro.
Not the big ass nose though. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Ice Poseidon has a huge nose, but just like the
Yeah.
hair
Oh.
and the eyebrows.
We need to have you next time pop in with some dollars taped around your neck, bro.
I'm pretty sure he's got him. He's just hiding him.
Ice Poseidon got canceled real quick until Kick popped up, and then he popped back on Kick. He got
Why?
banned on Twitch.
Why?
Yeah.
Please say that arrested and unarrested live streamers who broadcast a sex worker they hired.
What?
I don't remember why necessarily.
That-
but-
like
That's
he just
why.
said
I
it.
just, I
He
just
just said
said
it,
it. Bro. It's
yeah.
on the
Oh, okay.
NBC News.
He hired a sex worker.
He not only hired one, but he hired one and broadcasted a sex worker that he hired.
no,
That's wild.
that wasn't why he got banned.
Blake-
That wasn't exactly
Blake,
it.
we're gonna
but-
need you to chill out with the sex workers, bro.
Blake's got a deep enough voice to sound like him too. Ice Poseidon's got a super deep voice.
Wait, are you Ice Poseidon?
He's like, all right,
Yeah.
you don't want to be here no more.
He's the star from the sex worker, bro.
Yeah, I think it's about time I play Buckshot Roulette.
In real life.
In real life. Just test it. I feel bad for Haas. I can tell he's probably pissed.
Yeah, he's
Trying to bounce out now in. It's annoying.
What's another topic that we got? I mean, what's another thing we could talk about?
I mean, yeah, we didn't bounce off Elden Ring too much. I didn't really go into it. I'm
No.
just excited. I'll probably stream
It's-
it. You'll see me play it. Brendan, I hope I can heal that game for you because there's a reason why everyone talks about it and everyone wants you to play it. It's such a unique game, and I think you would actually appreciate it.
I like
And I
it.
don't think you need to play it by yourself. I think if we hop back in and you and me just kind of play it and run around, I think we'd get into it. It just takes time, but
Huh?
I kind of
Yeah.
Y'all,
the damage
wait,
has
you
been
just
done.
said
They'll make
everybody
another
that-
Elden Ring.
You just said everybody that mentions it, bro. The only 2 people I've ever heard talk about Elden Ring is y'all and my 40-something-year-old father. That's it.
Hey,
Those
and my
are the
boy
only 2.
Blake. I know some people. I got friends. Everyone's
Well,
hyped about it. It's
y'all
cool.
mentioned role playing. Would y'all ever be interested in doing like a stream or something whenever GTA 6 comes out?
Yes. Yes.
Would that be fire?
I am so down, bro.
All right,
100%.
that's bet.
I
I'll
know
get
Brendan
GTA
is
6
down. You
then.
don't even have to ask him, bro. Yeah, he's 100% down. I had a topic he wanted me to bring up. Of course, he's not here. I don't even really know how to bounce off of it, so we'll just wait for him.
No, bro, I got you.
You got it? All right.
got
So, Brendan wanted to talk about the difference between dog and human temper. Which I think
Dogs and
Okay.
human tempers.
I'm back.
Yes.
Sorry.
dog and human temper.
Let me say something beforehand. Yes, I'm down for GTA 6. First of all. Second of all, the dog and human temper. I was super drunk when I told you to put this on the list.
I know. I'm like, why would he bring that up? But I thought maybe you had a story.
So I don't really necessarily have a story, but I kind of have a story. So my dogs recently, one of my dogs, she gets super duper horny, which is kind of weird. And she puts her ass towards my other dog.
Same.
So
And
she's a normal female.
yeah. And my other dog, they're both females. My other dog will just start barking at her viciously. Like
Is that why she barks? Is that what's been
Yeah.
going on?
yeah. So every time you hear them bark, it's because one of them's putting their ass in the other one's face.
And she's
But
got
Let's be honest over here, dog. I think your dog's got a crush on the other dog, and you gotta help her out.
But I did want to say, like, isn't it weird that, like, as dogs, you know, you just love everything. When you spank a dog, they kind of just like look at you like, what the heck, you know, and then they walk off, or
I don't
they
think
go
we have
up
the
to
same
you.
dog, bro.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you pat a dog, you're like, hey, no, you don't do that. But you do that to a grown ass man, he's gonna beat the fuck out of you.
That you were so drunk. You were so,
Yeah, dog. Yeah, you're fucked up. You're
I
out
still
of
can't
line.
you were
I see
so
what you're
drunk for
saying,
Yeah.
that one.
kind of.
Because
But
that's
that's
the difference
natural,
between
dog.
Yeah, that's just the difference. Like if you slap me and I start barking at you, you'd be like, the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know why I decided to put that in there. There was a specific reason. I should have went into detail with it.
No, I'm sure you were onto something, bro. But I mean, I think, okay, if we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna have to really get in depth, bro. It depends how a dog is raised for their temper. If they're raised in a really kind household, they're not gonna be temperament. You know what I mean? They're gonna be very chill. So I don't know. But the whole backing its ass up to your other dog, I think they're just both horny and they have nobody else, bro. I think they're
I
just
guess
stuck in
I
a
guess
box.
that's kind of what I was thinking about is like my dog will get mad whenever I move my legs while I'm going to bed. She'll get like super duper angry at me moving, and I don't think like a human would get angry at that. Like, I don't know.
She's spoiled, bro. You got
Some
a spoiled little
some
dog right
humans
there.
do get angry at that, bro.
Now Blake's gone too.
Dude.
What the fuck? Everyone's dropping out, bro.
That I was in a relationship with for a little bit, not a serious one.
Heard.
She so she asked me to come over and spend the night for the second night, and her parents were gonna be there. So I was drinking with her stepdad, who was black. He greeted me with a shotgun in his hands. Really weird.
Wow.
I've ended up passing out on the couch from drinking too much with him while she was in her room waiting for me to go in there. Never went in there because I passed out. She woke me up the next morning trying to kick me out of her house, and I was like, "Okay, I'll leave." So like I got up and I started leaving, and then she started getting mad about the fact that I wouldn't fight for her.
What the fuck?
A dog wouldn't do that. A dog would have just left the room and came to me and chilled on the couch, bro. Like,
No,
Yeah,
I
it's true.
think the dog did the right play. You a dog for getting the fuck out of there and not
Yeah,
dealing
fuck
with
that
that
shit, dude.
stanky
Why the
ass.
fuck would you want to stress about some fucking random bitch? Like,
that's why I left, bro. I'm leaving. I'm
Dude,
not. No, I mean, like, you told me to leave. I'm gonna leave because next thing I know, I'm gonna stay, and then you're gonna be like, oh,
Shit, nah, you just
RAPE card or like,
nah,
something
yeah.
fucking stupid like that. I ain't staying around for that.
yeah, for real. You just
I
leave for good when you hear that situation. Like, all right, this ain't it. Like, my bad.
yeah.
Oops,
Yep.
thought you were different.
What the fuck is that, dude? That's so goofy.
Yeah. I think you
mean,
dodged the bullet, honestly, bro. If you played that
Yeah.
night any different, you might not be here. I never would have met you, bro.
But the thing is,
Like, for real?
you'd see me behind bars right here, bro. You'd still meet me, but I'd have bars.
Dude, I wouldn't have pulled up to that dude's place if he had a shotgun in hand. I'm like, bro, like,
fuck
I mean, like,
no.
most
I
people
just
just
kind of,
stop for dinner or like
I looked at it.
coffee.
I was just like overprotective dad of like a girl and stuff like that. I was the first white dude that she dated, and
I mean,
it's
for sure, they're trying to, oh, I'm
just
tough, I'm a
intimidate
dad,
you. Yeah,
yeah,
bro. Exactly.
yeah.
That's why I didn't take any offense. I just looked at it. I was like, bro, that's actually a clean. It wasn't like a wooden and like black brass shotgun. Like this thing was like shiny chrome metal
Oh, he
with
was
like
shining it,
nice
waiting for you, bro.
wooden fucking yeah, bro. Like it's like
Waiting
don't
for you to
be
pull
putting
up.
shit to use. But I taught her parents drinking games and stuff, and I ended up losing them. So I was like, all right. So
That is cool, but I think, dude, if you need to introduce your daughter to or whoever your daughter's dating or whatever to the father figure, and he doesn't have his shit together enough to where you can't introduce yourself like a normal person, you got to bring a gun. It's like, dude,
yeah, well,
you
it
need
wasn't
therapy.
stepdad.
You need therapy, regardless. Like, you have something wrong. I get being protective, but like, scope the situation out. It's not a good like intro. Like, oh yeah, I'm their dad. I have a fucking 12 gauge right here. It's like, okay,
Well,
you're
she got mental issues.
you're a
too.
kid, bro. You're a kid. He should be able to beat your ass.
I
To be honest, I'm not trying to be mean. I don't know how old you were then, but theoretically, if you're a grown ass man, you should be able to protect your
Yeah.
daughter. Like, come on.
I definitely think that like it's a movie scene having a dad
Exactly.
with a
That's what I'm saying.
shotgun.
That is so
Yeah.
extra.
Oh
And
yeah.
he's like, "Oh yeah, don't hurt my dad or have her back by 11." Like, fuck you, dude.
No,
Like,
I didn't even take her out.
Yeah.
I was staying the night there. Like we
That's what I'm
stayed there the
saying.
whole time. We didn't go nowhere.
yeah,
We
That's
were
just
that,
like
drinking. The parents had
threatening.
alcohol.
when
Like it was just my first
Especially
time.
with alcohol, that's sketch, bro. He could be
yeah,
drunk and taking
when
something the wrong way. But
uh,
only other thing I had to talk about, Smite 2 fucking sucks ass.
yeah, yeah, the whole idea of Smite being fucking, oh well, we're gonna change it up and totally fuck all of our players in the process.
Some people don't seem to mind. Like I have this friend named Jacob Meach, and I talked to him. I haven't talked to him in forever, and he was like down. He was hyped. I didn't mean to just fucking full out call his name, but it's fucking whatever. His last name
Whoa.
isn't even that though. His last name isn't even that. I always call him that. It's his nickname, so nobody will be able to find him. Regardless, he doesn't seem to mind
What are
it.
you talking about?
and-
Never play with you with what?
Who?
Y'all hoes, by the way, never play with me. Chad, Yuka. He said, y'all hoes, by the way, never play with me. Play what?
Play what? We're in a podcast, bro. We said pull up for the podcast. You didn't fucking do it, you lazy piece of shit.
even pull up. Oh, Smite, we didn't. Oh shit!
What?
Oh,
We're
see,
like-
he did make a promise. There you go.
We're like 2 months too late to playing Smite with Chad.
Oh. Well, then
Holy
we can
shit.
Smite too.
Bro, I'd be
Oh.
mad too. I'd be mad as hell.
I can
I'd
still
be
carry
okay.
you, bro. It's fine. Anywho, the whole reason that people are fucking pissed about it is anybody that bought skins from the first game from Smite 1, which I'm one of them. I have like $1,000 in that shit back in my high school days. I played it all the time. You just lose all your skins, bro. They're essentially just ditching it and they're giving you like an off-brand gem to where you could buy a certain other selective skins. Like, what kind of fucking jank ass shit is that? Like, at least give me my money back, bro. Like,
Wait, they
I-
took your money and your skins and everything. Bro?
essentially, they're like Smite 1 is going to be gone at some point. You're not going to be able to get your skins in Smite 2. You're only going to get half. It's like a different currency. It's a different kind of gem to buy the skins back. And it's not
I've
even.
never played it.
You're essentially, it's probably for the best. If you would have played it, they would have made another one. You would have been fucked. So this is probably for the best. I don't really care because I haven't played the game very much, but I do have a lot of skins, so it kind of sucks. Essentially, do you know League, right? Have you played League? You know League?
I know League, but I've never played League. No.
It's essentially the same thing. It's just all God oriented and it's more third person, so you're like behind them. So I like the camera angle more instead of it being top down. But dude, if you played the game, like imagine playing for the last like 6 months, right? You buy all these cool God skins, you get this new main, and then you hear that they're making another game and your skins are just worthless. I'd be pissed. That's like if just an example, like you just bought a Val knife and they're like Val 2, except you don't get your knife, you get half of
Yeah.
the gems. That's like,
or
bro,
yeah,
what
yeah.
the
Or
fuck? Like,
CS.
yeah, like you can't do that. They have to have some
Like if they would
agreement.
have make you rebuy skins in CS.
Yeah.
Yes,
you
yeah,
wouldn't-
that's a better
you-
example.
You would not see me go back to CS ever.
That's what
No.
I'm saying.
I'd
Like,
sell
yeah,
all my skins if I could.
I
Yeah,
understand.
instantly.
I understand it's a new engine, right? They don't want to have to redesign all the skins. I get it. Hundreds, fucking maybe 1,000 of skins by now. But bro, give us our fucking money back. Like at least give us 100%. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for that? Like,
A
isn't that
little
that-
bit,
but
a little
the
bit
prob-
because they
yeah.
have the codes for the game, so they could easily just it's like copying and pasting, bro. You
'Cause, I
just
mean-
copy the code and paste it in the new game, and then that knife appears, and then
You
you,
gotta-
just have to recode it around the new map.
You got to think like CS2 when it came out, they
Yeah,
had
yeah.
updated skins and then they had
old skins? Yep.
old skins, right? So they still had the old skins. First of all, we're not ghosts. Second of all, they had the skins and they just copied that shit back in and it looks the same in the game. It's a whole new engine, same skins. I guess you're right. Yes. I don't know
Some
why
look
Smite
better,
would, but
some look worse.
giving money back is kind of like they would lose so much fucking money.
Well, whose fault is that? That's their decision, bro. That's
Yeah.
literally the decision. Nobody wants
Yeah.
another spy. It looks fine.
I don't know. It was definitely
All
very cartoony.
situations in L, it's still cartoony. It's anything.
pretty-
If anything, it's a more arcadey than it was.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But it's kind of a tough one because y'all don't play Smite. I just had to put a
I'm gonna
little
look it
nitpick
up.
on that.
I play
I'm
it.
looking up what Smite
Okay,
looks like.
you do. You do.
It's a fun game.
I like it. It's free. You might actually fuck with it, bro. Just wait for Smite 2.
Looks like the very beginning, bro. Front page, it already looks like a fiery god of breach, and then a male version of Jet, and then
Yeah,
who's
they
this?
actually have like real gods like Sun Wukong, and they have Geb.
Refund
and, like,
the in-game currency equivalent to how much you spend. That's kind of what they did, right? They did the in-game currency to how much your skins are worth.
No, it's a separate currency. So it's
You
like they have
god.
normal gems, and then they added like its own thing. Smite 2 new gem. Let me look it up. Sorry.
Oh, it's one of these type of games.
They have legacy gems.
See, bro, this shit reminds me of like
Shit's fucking tastes like skunk.
Pokemon on the DS, except for just like the game's different, of course, but like the graphic wise and stuff. So it kind of reminds me. of it.
Yo. Okay, so gems will transfer 1-to-1, but everything will cost double. What?
Wait, so they're fucking you even
Smite 2
worse.
legacy gems are awarded to every Smite player equal to the number of gems spent in the original game. Earn 2.
But hey, have y'all noticed that the god, like the exclusive god X, has like the Xbox logo on the shield and shit?
Oh, I have that. Yeah, it's Xbox exclusive for Zeus.
Oh, that's Zeus, but Xbox for. I'd rather have the regular version.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's not CS2.
Yeah.
Probably not. Like,
At this point, it's a useless fucking skin.
yeah.
Wait,
Because I have
why?
some
Isn't that
OG
Smite
shit,
though?
bro. Yeah, but it's Smite 2 that they're releasing. So
Oh,
I don't know
so
what truly transfers skin wise. And they're already
so I
releasing
need to.
skins you can earn. Like,
So if I plan on trying this out, I need to just hold off and wait until the second game comes out and then try it out.
well, you can
I
try it out. Just
honestly,
don't
I
buy anything. Don't buy anything.
I suggest playing Smite 1 because it's a better. It's like a different breed. It is
And
its
you
own
probably
thing.
won't. I feel like they might delete it like everything else is doing with CS:GO, and you won't be
Yeah.
able to play it. So maybe just enjoy it while you can, because it is really fun.
Well,
It's a
is
good
it
game.
free?
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
play
it's
for
free.
free.
Go on
And
Steam.
do you have to pay to get these gods, or like are you able to
It,
unlock the gods by playing the game?
you can unlock it by playing it. It's like Val, but dude, there's so many fucking gods, bro. There's so many. Not like
I
League.
mean,
League
I'm
has
looking
10
at them.
times more. There's some really cool ones though. They got like Ratatasker. They got some cool guys in there. It's all
Yeah, Yu
gods.
Hong.
They got some cool people. That's why I liked that game, because instead of it just being like these champions, a bunch of random people, you can actually play as like gods and demigods, or demigods. I think that's more hype.
Oh, bro,
But
Agni looks dope. The two-headed god. Who's your favorite god?
ooh, I like Susanoo because he's a burst assassin, or Thanatos. Thanatos goes hard. I'm a jungler.
All right,
Jiggly.
Susanos or Tanada? I'm looking at. Oh, bro, there's so many more gods than I thought. Holy
Thanatos is
shit.
just like he's the Reaper of Death, bro. He's fucking badass. But anywho, that's probably all I had to talk about on Smite. Do y'all have any other topics for this podcast, bro? I think we're chilling. I think we got a good time. Like, I don't got anything else off the top of my dome.
King
I'm
Louis.
vibing, dog.
My brain is getting dry. You said Louis V.
Bro,
King
they
Louis.
got Maui, dog.
Dude, I'm saying they got all this cool shit. Yeah, they just added Maui.
What is King Louis?
King Louis?
Louis V. King Louis. Isn't that like a warrior? Or is he just talking about random shit? I don't know what King Louis is.
Bro, new wall looking bad, bro.
Is he talking about the King of France, Louis?
She looks
Was
Yeah, no,
there any other topics that we had written down? Or?
I have a question. Have y'all watched any good movies lately? I kind of want to watch Dune 1. That's why I asked you earlier, Brennan. Because I haven't
Oh,
seen
yeah.
Dune 2 looks pretty good. So I was
Dune
thinking,
1 is good.
yeah,
Dune 1,
I've
I've
never
watched
seen
half
it.
of.
Do I go
I've watched-
original or do I go just the new one?
No, dude, watch the first one. It's a connecting story. It's part 1, part 2, you know? So.
Well, there's OG, like 1984, bro.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there's like an old one. I don't know if it's 1984. That was a
That's up to
complete.
you, bro. I mean, that's kind of like watching the
We do
old
need.
Pennywise versus the new one, except for
Yeah. Well,
Stephen
no,
King is
that's
a
the same thing.
fucking.
Wait, I got
Nah,
that
bro.
on
Stephen
point.
King
No.
is a genius with that.
No,
dog.
the new Pennywise is just a continuation of the old one, you know?
I just want to
I'll
say
watch
I
it
got that
probably, yeah.
date absolutely correct, and I'm impressed.
I'm talking about it
1984.
one made in 1997 or something like that, or
Yeah.
no, 1990. I think it was 1990 flat.
Well, that's what
It
I'm
depends
saying
on
is
when
it's
the
a
new one came out.
continuation. The new one came out. It's just a continuation of the old one.
No, it's a remake.
No, it's a continuation.
It's a remake, dog.
Dude, they started off as kids in the original one.
And they started off as kids, the exact same named.
Oh, I
exact
forgot there was
same
2. No, I
name.
forgot there was
Yeah,
2.
Yeah, bro, this is why Stephen King's a genius. And what you probably didn't know is that the very first time they made the 2 sequels, the 2 movies, the first time that they made the movie was in like 1990, for example. Pennywise comes out every 27 years. The remake of the movie came out in
Ah,
2017,
that's so
exactly
sick.
27 years after the first movie came out. Just
That's
fucking
smart as fuck. That's
brilliant.
cool as
That
shit.
is really cool. I did not
Brilliant.
know that.
It's
That
like
is
it's its
really
own thing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's like it's a whole new story.
You think they'll drop
Exactly.
it in another 27 years?
Probably.
Dog, maybe. I don't know.
Just like Star
it's
Wars.
Huge. It's a huge hit. Yeah.
Star Wars is every fucking year, honestly, at this point.
Well, now, yeah.
Star Wars used to be sick though. I used to
Why do
love
I?
to sit up and watch
Me
Star Wars.
too.
I had a
Me
whole
too.
Lego room of Star Wars, dog.
What do I
Star
feel like
Wars.
Dune is taking that over, man?
Dune. Okay, so the first Dune I've watched half of. I've gotten to the point where
You
he
said it was
gets
that boring.
to the well, no, because my wife doesn't like watching it, so I kind of just watch it like at certain points. So I've gotten to the point of like where he gets to the planet. I also just haven't like taken the time to watch. I've had plenty of time to watch it. I just haven't.
You want to watch it with me, bro? We'll stream it. Share
I'm
it.
down. I'm down, dude. Kickstream with fucking Dune. Watch
Mhm.
it. Shit.
Well,
I'll watch it.
they have
Bro,
like
that sounds like an e-date,
Netflix
bro.
and Hulu and shit. You can actually both watch some shit together. I'm so down, bro. You trying to get in this breeze? You jealous?
I'm not jealous, bro. No, I used to do this shit with like 14 years old after roller skating, bro. And like some girl would just FaceTime and like 3, 2, 1, click play on a movie at the same time.
What the
It's
fuck?
like,
Damn.
Yeah,
I
Chad.
didn't
Chad
have
will
that when I
watch.
was 14. I was
Chad said
trick
he'd
shy.
watch and cuddle.
Oh hell yeah! I think he's gonna go FaceTime his girl. Whatever. They get the fuck out of here.
But I mean, it's definitely one of those things
it'll be
like
fun.
you kind of have to watch both of them. So I definitely would watch the first one if you can
Yeah.
get the idea, because the second one is just a continuation of the first one. Just like John Wick, you can't watch John Wick 1 and then John Wick 4 because you'll be lost.
Like, why is this dog fucking dead? Like, you know?
Well, you figure that out in the first one. In the fourth one, you'll be like,
Yeah, he has
Like,
2
it's
dogs.
so bad.
why the fuck is this guy like shooting this guy? That makes no sense. This guy had nothing to do with his life. That makes where did this guy come from? Because it's like John Wick 1, John Wick 2, John Wick 3, John Wick 4 is all in the span of like a week for John Wick,
Which is
Yeah.
wild.
which is wild as fuck.
It is, bro, because he sits there and like the first one, he just hunts the people that killed his dog and stole his
Yeah.
car, and the second one, the very first start of the movie is him getting his car back and with a
Yep.
new dog, and then in
Yep.
the third one, he ends up getting hunted by the very hotel that he stays at the whole time, and
Well,
then in the fourth one, what?
Spoilers, by the way.
yeah, spoilers as fuck. In the first one,
That's not spoilers. Dog. The
hunting-
movie's been out for 6 years. If you're gonna watch
he's
it,
hunting.
you're gonna watch it.
It's been out for
Not
more than
facts.
6 years,
Facts.
right?
Well, anywho, I get the point. It's been out for a minute. You better have already watched it.
11 years. John Wick has been out for 11 years.
Damn,
But-
bro, I'm old.
I
So
am too, bro. I was 10
Dude,
apparently.
Before you go off, Brendan, Logan has been out for 17 years.
Logan, no, it
the
hasn't. It's been
movie.
out for 7 years.
Fuck! Shit!
Logan has been out for 7 years.
Fuck! I can't math. My bad. I saw a
post.
post about it. I mixed those two numbers up. Either who that dude. I feel like that came out yesterday.
The original X-Men's been out for 17 years.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Or the original Wolverine movie, I guess. Yeah,
Makes-
Logan
I
came
More
out.
years and Pennywise is gonna fight Wolverine.
Yep.
that felt
John
like
Wick came out in
yesterday.
2013, I think. I'm pretty sure. But in the first one, he gets his dog at the end, his new dog after his dog dies. 2014. It came out in 2014. So 10 years. John Wick has been out for 10 years. But he gets his dog at the end of the first John Wick because his dog, he goes to a vet to heal himself, whatever. The second one, like you said, he gets his car. And then at the end of it, he gets his car back, and then he goes home, and then some dude's like, hey, you owe me something. He's like, fuck you. And then a dude blows his house up,
Yeah,
And
he
then-
visits his home.
and he's like, all right, well, I'll do the thing you wanted me to do, so you'll get off my back. And then the dude tries to kill him for doing the thing to loose end it. And so he goes after him, kills him in a hotel. The hotel then comes after him and is trying to kill him, all the people. And instead of doing that, he
That's
kills
in
a
the
bunch of
third.
people. And
That's the
and then that's what I'm saying. The third one, the hotel tries to kill him, and then he pledges his allegiance back to the high table. And then the high table's like, okay, you can do that. And then he's like, nah, fuck you, never mind. You gave me my freedom. I'm gonna go off and fucking kill everybody. And then the fourth one, he starts killing everybody in the high table. And then someone's like, you know what? Let's kill this guy. I want to fucking 1v1 you. And then he 1v1s him and gets shot in the stomach.
Well,
and
more
then
than 1v1s, he
That's not-
1v1s the Chinese blind dude, and then he 1v1s
Well,
the other.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
guy,
it
and
was
then
it was
he
sup-
hits the
it was
master.
supposed to be a 1v1 with just him and him, but then he substituted in because it was a rule. You could
Yeah.
substitute in. And so him and his friend have to 1v1, and they both shoot each other in places that won't kill you. And then he's like, you're so arrogant. And he's like, what do you mean? He didn't even shoot his gun, and then shoots him in the fucking head. And then he quote unquote bleeds out. There's going to be a John Wick 5 because you can see the dog looking at someone at the end of John Wick 4, and it's
Yep.
his owner.
I'm excited for it.
I'm
John
excited
Wick's
for it.
good.
So is John Wick like based off of a book or just some random fucking dude?
You know,
trying
listen
make
to
an
this.
action movie?
Listen to this, Brandon. John Wick is based off of a Marvel comic. Can you believe
Huh.
that?
I can. I definitely
Deadpool?
can. With how much action and yeah, that's 100%.
John Wick
badass,
is
bro.
technically in the Marvel universe. It was at there at one point.
No wonder it's got so much love.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I
Anything
fucking
Marvel,
love John
people
Wick.
fucking suck it off. See?
What's the best love story Marvel movie that you've seen?
Love story Marvel movie. I can't even think of one off the top of my head.
Mine's Deadpool, bro.
Oh, facts.
Deadpool.
Facts.
Deadpool is my favorite Marvel movie ever. 100%, without a doubt.
No, I completely agree. I will say, WandaVision went pretty hard. I did
Which
like WandaVision, that whole show. I did fuck with
Juan?
them.
Juan Division?
WandaVision.
One Division.
Wanda Vision. Wanda
Oh,
and
Wanda.
Vision.
Oh, you're talking about the Scarlet Witch, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I do fuck with that. That was a pretty, unique
That
little
was good.
series. That's pretty
Especially
cool.
with the Doctor Strange in it and shit. Yeah, but that was
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
That was a good one. Fucking I don't know. I guess that they haven't really made that many. I mean, I guess Thor. I mean, they find love in like every Marvel movie.
Everything. Yeah,
Iron Man has
Hold
one.
on, hold on, hold on.
Spider-Man has MJ. Logan has.
Hold on.
Tony Stark.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's Iron Man.
Pepper
Not
Potts,
not every Marvel movie finds love.
Bruce Banner and Natasha.
No.
Peter
No.
Quill and Gamora.
Because they didn't love each other.
Who?
Bruce Banner and Black Widow, they did not get together at any point. There was not one point in the Marvel movie. Constantine.
In the Marvel movie, that shit
I haven't
all
watched
hell behind
Constantine.
scenes.
Oh wait, no, I did. Constantine was goated as fuck. Have you guys seen that?
Constantine.
Yeah. Constantine is it's a Keanu Reeves movie about him being a exorcist.
Maybe.
My stream's taking a shit again. Fuck you, stream. Or not the people in the
It
stream,
is,
but
I
the
can
stream
see it.
itself.
I'm
It's so
might have to
irritating.
crash your stream, boys, if we want to find a good stopping point for the podcast.
Do you even work tomorrow?
I'm getting
You
kind
don't
of
even,
tired.
you don't
These
even
chairs
work
making my
tomorrow.
butt itchy.
You don't even
Cheers,
work
got
tomorrow, bro.
my
You just
booty
don't want to be
itchy.
here with me.
I'll scratch it. I got you, big dog.
You
I'll
just don't want to
stay.
be here with me, dude.
You'll scratch it, and I'll stay with
I'll
you.
scratch
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck it is. This chair is making my butt itch. It's ooh. Why don't you take a bite out of me like that, bro?
I fucking it's a
Fruitcake.
I got
Tennessee
a chili
whiskey
cheese
spice cake.
dog, bro. If that's gonna make you feel better, I'll
You little
fucking eat.
fucking fruitcake.
You
Huh? It's good.
Bro,
Yeah,
look at the
of course you'd
title
like
I
that.
gave game one, bro.
heard you.
Look at the title I gave it.
Oh my god. That goes hard.
There you go.
Yo, Blake said tell the podcast I'll hit one more for them. So we got another blinker coming out for the podcast with our boy Blake. I
Oh.
wish he was here showing it, but
He will
okay.
be. He will.
He will be. He will be.
Shouldn't he be?
I don't know. Where is he?
I don't know. He told me he was gonna try and get back
He
on.
texted the general.
What did he say?
Go look.
Huh?
Go look.
I have no
It's
internet
whiskey.
till 9 a.m.
This is a taco and burrito conversation, Brennan. Nachos. Give us. No, I was just playing.
Got his ass.
You know what I hate? I hate that the
What?
fact that when I want to stream, my internet decides to take a goddamn dick on me.
Maybe
It's
It's-
like whip
you are
out a
streaming.
dick on you, or like
I'm about
take a
to-
dick on you?
I'm genuinely about to tell.
It might
better
be
call
because you are streaming, bro. Not because you want to be streaming. It's because you are.
I do want to be streaming. That's the thing.
I think your
Cap.
connection just doesn't fuck with it very much. For some
Stop
reason.
the cap.
There's got to be a topic that we wanted to talk about that we're not talking about, Brandon. There has to be something.
My butt itches, and I don't know
What
why.
is
I have to
your
awkwardly
guys'
stand every
opinions
fucking
on the
second.
new skins that came out in CS2?
All right.
I haven't
The AK is
seen
pretty
them.
cool.
I don't even
Kukuri is
know what
pretty
they
cool.
are.
I haven't looked at
What do
it.
you? I don't like the animations of the kukri, but I do like the knife itself.
I haven't seen it.
If you look at him, it's kind of weird.
They just say goodnight and leave.
He'll hit one more for him.
What about like 3 different reasons on why like you either like CS:GO or Valorant? Like, what's a better game in between the two, and like 3 reasons on why?
Are we talking CS:GO or CS2? There's very different things.
You can only play one of them now.
Well, okay, so CS2 or Val? I'm gonna have to pick Val, bro.
I agree.
Hate to say it. I love CS, and I'll
still
always
pick
love
CS.
CS more, bro. But out of just gunplay and not dealing with hackers, I find myself enjoying Val more.
Our
The thing-
Discord is literally called CS Bros, so
Yep.
I love CS. So
Yep.
The
I
thing
love
about
CS.
it is Valorant will never have Valorant 2. That's just
No,
it.
you just gotta end it
Fact.
there, bro. Set the
Fact.
fucking record
No,
down.
like
That's it.
genuinely
Boom.
though, they're just gonna keep adding more skins and probably adding more maps because they don't like rotate maps or some shit every like week or something. They'll probably just keep adding.
Every
Yeah,
episode.
so they'll just keep adding more and more. They'll just to that game to where they don't need to make another game. But Counter-Strike, I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with a couple more.
I don't always love Counter-Strike more, bro. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm just kind of let down by it. After thousands of hours of playing it, I have high expectations. Not even. I just have expectations. I just want to play CS:GO. They let all
That's
this
what
shit
I'm
fall
saying.
apart.
Is like I've put over 3,000 hours in that game, and they just like, oh well, you know
In my
what?
bag.
Fuck you.
And made me clean it myself.
We're gonna completely change it, and like I had a moment where I was addicted to Counter-Strike again. I lost my addiction. I didn't want to play it, and then boom, I wanted to play it again. And then they were like, "Well, we're gonna change it now."
I feel if you guys were to just
I like
kind of play it a little bit, like here and there, basically, like I don't know how to explain it, but if you were to try to start leaning into it a little more, maybe you start getting more comfortable with it again.
Play Val or CS? Which one?
They could have just kept CS:GO. That's all they just did, really. I know they wanted to keep their community, but if they didn't delete the other game and just saw like who preferred what,
As if they just kept their other game out as well and see if people.
Yeah, but they didn't want it to be like 1.6 in Source where it was really divided.
I guess
you rather
maybe
have it
really
divided?
fucked up the.
Both of it anyway.
Would you rather have it divided or people go to Val?
I guess maybe after like a couple of years, they might,
Fix it.
CS had its whole like after 15
I don't even
years.
think a couple of years. I feel like maybe in the next like not next couple of months, but like probably by the end of this year, I would say.
Well,
it would be a pretty good game.
What I was gonna say was CS had their like after 15 years, they kind of were like, okay, it's time to drop another CS, just like all the other ones. I guess Valorant might have a situation where where they'll be like, oh well, we've had Valorant for a while. Maybe we should do Valorant 2 or Valorant 2.0 or some shit like that.
I like the skins in Valorant
I do
more
too,
than
yeah.
the skins in CS. CS, it
The
looks
thing
good,
is,
but if you put like
Well, I
we
think you're
have-
insane.
we have like emotional attachment to these skins because when me and Brendan would play, like 10 plus years of seeing these skins and like the value market decline and rise and different like pro players making names with their skins or whatever, like it's not just seeing this cool dragon skin. It's like that's a fucking dragon lore. That shit's worth this much money. It's this flow. Like you kind of know more about the game. You appreciate like something that looks basic.
Yeah.
I will say
But I do agree.
That's
I
why
went
I
out and I went out and balled out on CS, and I can't even lie, like still to this day, worth it. But
ooh, you got me on the topic.
at the same time, there's times where I'm like, damn, why do I have these skins? I do love the skins I have, especially like the older ones I have. Like I have skins from the very first case CS:GO's ever released type shit. Like I'm happy with what I have. You know what I mean? I
Absolutely.
love those
But the
skins. Those
price for that
skins
shit is
definitely have sentimental value, and the price
ridiculous.
is fucking
Ridiculous, man.
crack.
What am I
I can't
supposed to
lie.
buy a price for a new computer over a fucking virtual skin? Like that's
Yeah.
That's
insane.
no, that's literally no. I hate even to say that, but I was that human being that bought those virtual skins over a new computer. I've
Oh yeah,
been
me too,
playing
bro. And I sold
CS:GO
it
and
all.
all these other games on a laptop. You know what I mean? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
I sold all that shit. I have a bad habit of like if it just sits there, I'm like, dude, that's money that could be used for like other games I enjoy or like I don't know, different skins.
I've been
in the
able.
games
I've had a
play.
different mindset with it. I'll be honest with you. I've been able to like hold on to it. I've like I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I've traded skins, maybe even like sold one to be able to buy another skin or something, or like, or even sold a couple to like buy a game, even here and there. But like most of the more expensive skins, I've kind of kept and held on to because I feel like even no matter what, they're gonna hold a value. I
For
feel like
sure.
just like in the future,
It's
they'll
just-
be way
It's just
more
scary,
value.
man, because like if you think about it, Val came out of nowhere. What's to say that another game can't just like come
Money
out of
you
nowhere?
use to get a ring light.
Yeah,
for the
but then
content
again, you also got to
garage.
contemplate this though. Let's say that another game comes out of
Ring
nowhere,
light.
I don't need a
and
ring
people
light.
would prefer that version of the
Here.
game over the one that you have. That other game isn't going to sit there and have his skins. So while his skin is going up in value, less and less people want that skin. So it might get more rare and it might hold more value, but you're not going to find somebody who wants to buy it at some point. Let's say you have a skin that's worth $5,000, right? And this is 2 years down the road, and you have a whole nother game that just came out that people like more than that one. You
Mhm.
know, It's not very many. It's gonna be a lot harder to find somebody to pay $5,000 for one skin over a game that they ended up leaving because
No,
they don't
you
want to
need
play
it.
it because another game came out.
Brennan,
know,
turn your light back off.
Turn it off. Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Nah, that shit look goofy.
Lights off, brother. Back to
Yeah,
the.
no, I completely understand what you're saying, Breeze. Like, I get it. Like, it's supply and demand.
Mm-hmm.
Supply and demand.
It's
But
basically like a stock.
yeah,
You
But
just
a
gotta
good
pray
point.
to God.
A good brought up point is the Valorant lands, like their events are way better than the CS lands.
I'm not trying to compete them over each other all the time. Like, they're, in my opinion, very different games. I could say Valorant is closer to MOBA with everything being abilities and supers. It's like Overwatch. You know what I
MOBA.
mean?
Yeah.
MOBA, like what is it? Multiplayer online battle arena, MOBAs. That's what
Whatever
Smite
that
is.
means.
You guys think you play PC games? You don't even know what that means.
Whatever
I
that
don't, bro.
means,
I'm
man.
the first person that's in this bitch. I'll be like, no, I grew up
Eh,
outside. I didn't grow up playing games that
ah,
much.
Right.
I
I was
played
gonna say
Rocket League,
I'm not a PC
Five,
player.
and
I've played a
Rainbow on
PlayStation my
Xbox.
whole life.
Yeah, see.
essentially, they wanted to mash Overwatch and Counter Strike, and that's what Val is. And if you like Overwatch, you like Counter Strike, you'll probably like Val. Like
See, I don't like
yeah.
Overwatch. I hate
that's a very
Overwatch,
dumb way
dude.
of putting it
I was about to
to
say, and
say.
I've never been that fan of Overwatch, so
That's
that's
why
why I'm not like
Yeah.
a fan of Val
and
really.
once you kind of understand like everything has a counter, it's not as annoying as it seems. Like, oh, this
Yeah.
thing killed me with this ult, that's so bullshit. It's like, but you can hear her ult. You can hear this fucking, oh, I'm coming for you. Like, they always have some
Yeah,
bullshit
yeah.
phrase, and you know they're gonna come at you, and if you know the character, they're gonna do this fucking thing, like Deadlock, for
Hanzo
example.
with
I
the
mean,
bow.
it's just
Deadlock,
yeah. It's just like in
Yeah.
Overwatch, like Junkrat has this fucking. He
Wheel,
rips the
the
tire, and
tire,
you can
that's
hear him
the-
fucking.
And
It's come.
a lot of complaints with games like this are like, oh, this killed me. That's so bullshit. It's a learning curve, bro.
Yeah.
Same thing with like flashes in CS. You get flashed from this crazy spot you don't know about. Once you learn the spot, that's something you can avoid. It's all just a learning curve. So once you figure out how to deal with it, it's not an annoyance. It's just a part of the game, and then you deal with it like you would in CS. It's just
Yep.
competitive gameplay at that point.
Yeah.
Less,
Y'all
like,
had
bullshit.
y'all's
See,
outputs,
but
bro.
you guys,
Mine's CS, dog. If I'm playing with y'all, let's say it was us four, and we're either playing Valorant or CS, I'd rather play CS with y'all.
Well, how about
I
this?
like Valorant more, but I'd rather
How
play
about this?
CS.
Hear me out, boys. Hear me out. We're gonna spend a whole night, one day playing Val, and one day playing CS2, and let's assess the situation. All right.
And we'll talk about it
All right?
after.
We'll talk about it. And we'll do
I
another
feel like
podcast.
No,
another
I feel like I
podcast.
already can like answer your guys'
I
assessment.
think it's not
from
gonna
just
change
that.
anything. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll be able to play games. Don't get me wrong, but like I feel like you guys are still gonna be the ones to be like, oh, Valorant. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because
Well, we
I
still
don't
like
know.
you
CS,
don't have
bro.
The problem-
You guys
I
have
just got
like
done
you were
telling you,
saying
I'd
that
rather
you
play
guys have
CS, bro.
thousands of hours. Well, I mean, I'm not really talking about you, Cryptic. I'm talking more Fallen and Elusive, because these two, like I was saying, have thousands of hours in CS. They knew how CS felt to the almost to the T, basically. So like when they play CS2, it'll just never feel the same until they get that same feeling from CS:GO. So they just
The-
want. I just have a feeling that just. I mean, even and again, how we were explaining it too, the hackers are insane. So
Dude,
it's just
yes. That's
I
the
feel like
biggest
you
part.
guys just aren't gonna have like a good time playing CS2, and you're still gonna be like, okay,
Well,
Valorant is better because of
Yeah, but
this
then
and
that would
this
be
and it,
something to
and you're speaking factual, but I mean, you still gotta.
I mean, at the end of the day, as
the
long as we're
problem
having
I
fun, that's all
the
that matters.
yeah, the problem I have is like the pros and cons to both games compare so differently. Like
Oh,
the
for
pros
sure.
and cons to Valorant are like, oh well, the pros are it's a different game and it's got this going for it, and then it has
Only can't list one pro.
you $50 knives. You don't have to worry about all these skins, and people don't play it as seriously. And then you got cons,
Y'all
which
are
is
gonna hate
like
this. I actually think the hitboxes in Valorant are pretty on point.
no,
I do
yeah,
too.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
like the
agree
headshots and
completely.
everything. Yeah, I think it's.
I think no, like I think
Yeah,
Valorant is.
use
I would say
guns for
Valorant is a complete game for being a free competitive shooter.
But
It
I
is a
mean,
complete
we don't
like.
always have to tear them apart and judge them. I'm not trying to be that
I mean,
guy.
but like the only thing we have
But
as
we are
humans is
those
judging.
guys.
We are.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
we are
We
those
are.
human beings. Yeah,
like
that's
people say
what
only God can
podcasts
judge
are
me,
for as
but
well. Like the people get on podcasts to like talk about their lives and other
yeah,
people's lives.
Oh, for
I
sure.
can
I mean,
judge a
it's not
lot of
necessarily
shit.
judging most of the time, but it's still like you're still, I guess, I don't even know how to
I
explain
mean,
it.
we
Like,
are the community. We are the voice of the community.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, if we
Yeah.
don't say shit that's an issue, then nothing will get fixed.
My stream's taking a poopy again.
Hey, everyone, poopy in the chat. Poopy in the chat.
Can I get an F in the chat for the shitty stream?
Now you gotta come out with a fucking awesome little emoji for that whenever your stream drops. Excuse me.
It's just a computer bugging. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
no, I'm gonna put just the kilobytes per second in red.
Yeah.
Like it's just in red.
Yeah, just in red.
I'm gonna do that.
Get
I'm
some
gonna
red
do
in
that
the
for
chat.
sure.
Red in the chat.
Yo, Breeze
Let's
pulled
go,
up. Breeze pulled up.
I'm definitely down for the full day of CS and the full day of Val. I'm down for that. Whenever you guys are ready,
I
I'm
don't
ready.
think
bro.
I
I'm
don't
ready.
think A Town will be down for the Val. I think we
I don't even know. I don't even think you'll be down for CS unless it's like premiere the whole time, basically. But
Really?
Unless it's Dust
Yeah,
2
but
the whole
I don't
time.
have
that
I don't
too.
have Premiere yet, to be honest.
Well, the thing like with
You just started
CS,
playing, man. I wouldn't.
See, you just gotta pay $15 real quick. So let
I
us know when you do that.
I enjoy CS, but I feel like CS has too many. To me, CS has too many Smurfs. Like Smurfing kind of was created by CS, and I hate that.
I had a Smurf account though. Like,
Did you?
yeah.
Yeah, but
Everybody
that's
had
why
a Smurf
Valorant
account.
Smurf, that's
Yeah.
why Valorant
I
Smurf
didn't.
remember
Don't get me
that.
wrong, but like
No, I
I know
don't.
a lot of people that. Yeah, a lot. Don't get me wrong.
Prince
But
looks
that's not-
so let down, bro.
I
There's
am.
not-
I'm incredibly let down.
There's
How the fuck
nothing
did you
wrong-
Smurf when you haven't got past Gold 4?
Bro, what do you mean? These are our
You-
golden days. This is our prime.
We have never been past Gold 4.
We can still
I
pull
have never
shitty
passed
players.
Gold 4.
Silvers, bro.
Okay,
They're ass.
time out. Another thing. Another thing with that. If you guys want to get your level higher, 5-stack more. That's been like everybody's biggest problem. Is every single time we play any game, like Valorant, CS, fuck, even Call of Duty. Like I don't even know, just like more games like that. Those are games. Rainbow, even we need a 5-stack more because if you don't, then
Well,
or,
we
like,
have like
full
8
team.
people that's in this bitch ready
Shit,
at
we
all
got like
times. Five
20 half the
Well,
time.
Yeah, bro.
well, yeah, but
You
that's what
can-
I'm saying. But nobody ever does. Everybody's all kind of
I'm gonna be
in
honest.
their
I feel
own
like
world,
their own
doing their
game,
own
yeah.
thing. Yeah,
I feel like I'm
exactly.
the
You know what I'm saying?
initiator,
So like,
bro. I feel like when I'm here, everyone exists. Everyone pops up. I was in here in 2 days, and we had a whole like 10 people up in this bitch. I was like, what the fuck?
but see,
Y'all
that's
can
the
pop
thing.
in without
We
me.
all need to like, yeah, exactly. We all need to get in together without other people talking to like other people. I guess like or other specific people coming in or something like that. We all need to kind of get a little bit more communicative and be like, yo, let's hop on this game and let's play it together.
Well, the thing is
So then
back
we
in the
can
day,
get the like 5-stack, because if you can get 5-stack or even like a 4-man, you know what I'm saying, just like good players all the time that you can communicate with all the time, you're gonna get better no matter what. Like I've
Brendan's
actually
not
the
using
liking
biggest
this
thing.
idea though. Brendan
you're
doesn't like
actually
it. He's
using
like, "What
cheaters.
about my escape from Tarkov?"
No. Like the only reason I've played Escape from Tarkov so much recently is because it's a game that I can play by myself. Like I don't
Yeah.
necessarily have to have people. Like Alex loves Rocket League. I respect that. I'm totally happy for him for playing Rocket League. Haas loves CS2 and Power World. I'm totally cool with that.
Are
Totally
you
happy
just
for him.
trying to fill a gap?
No, all I'm saying is like none of us right now in the moment, none of us have really enjoyed a game by
I saw
ourselves,
this
like or
hand,
together.
I see a hand come out from the side. That was hilarious.
Nobody has played a game together. None of us have really played anything together.
Oh, when
It's
I'm here,
it's hard for us to really like have a group of people playing a game together and enjoying that game.
not really.
That
Well, I
is,
think
like,
no, he's
everyone.
not
Brandon-
feel
wrong
like we
because
always have
no, he's
everyone-
100% not wrong, because when we play, I'm gonna bring it back to CS2 because, like he was saying, those are like the only games I play. But whenever we play like CS2, we only play, at least you guys only play like 1-2 games, maybe 3 if we're lucky. You know what I'm saying? And then you're off for the rest of the night going to play whatever game you got to play, like Valorant.
Probably
Yeah,
Valorant.
maybe
you know what I'm
like,
Yeah,
Probably
but
Valorant.
you
but
think
you
about it,
see what
like,
I'm saying though, is like
yeah,
that's the
CS:GO
problem, is
is out.
everybody's like not everybody's
I think
playing.
it's 'cause
When we
we're,
do
like-
play together, we play literally like 2 games, 3 games.
We're
But that's it.
fading out of CS is the issue. That is
Well,
literally the problem.
I mean, and it doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be
Be
CS
anything, but
in
we're all
general.
on
Like
different pages, bro. It's just what it
and
is.
that's what I'm saying is like it's hard for us to all genuinely enjoy a game together. Like Helldivers is a game technically we could
that's
all play together,
fine.
but not everybody can afford to purchase at the moment.
I don't think
Yeah,
it needs to be
I was about to
forced,
say
bro.
there's 2 games
I can't even
I'm
afford
trying to
15
purchase
bucks.
right now, but I can't even like think
don't-
about it. And that's
I don't-
Helldivers and Tarkov.
I don't think it needs to be forced though, bro. Like if someone doesn't want to play a game, that's fine. Like I don't
Yeah.
want to be mean. I do not want to be mean. This is gonna sound so fucked up.
I mean,
but,
no,
like,
your
Don't
thoughts are
cost me
100%
bro.
correct.
there are
You're just
so
honest.
many people on the internet. I met Breeze in a random Valorant lobby, and now look,
Yeah,
we're always chilling. Like literally, we're always chilling, and he's here.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
like,
I was there.
Yep.
that's what I'm saying.
First
That's what
day
I'm
I
saying.
ever installed Valorant, bro. I played with them. It was crazy.
I think Haas, didn't we meet you in a
Westport.
CS? Where did we meet you again, Haas?
No,
I
Nathan
met-
met him.
I was about to say I
Nathan
met you
met
guys
you.
fully
Y'all
from
met him at that
Nathan.
strip club we all
Nathan
went
added
to.
me, guys. Nathan added me to your guys' Discord, and
I
I
not
instantly
there?
started being addicted to Scrubs.
Yeah, valid, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
But like I feel like when it comes down to playing video games
Send
together,
this
like
stream, by the way.
there's games that
Funny.
we love playing together, and then there's games that just get old that we did play together. Like Valorant to me, like I enjoyed playing it for however long we played it, but like when I play it now, it feels so forced. Like I don't know. Like Tarkov has really consumed my life because it's something new. It's something I haven't played before. And I know for you, Brandon, it definitely feels forced. I can read you
Tarkov?
like a fucking open book.
Depends
Yeah.
on my mood. Depends on my mood.
Well,
Because
no, because
last week when we played it, I actually had mad fun. But I feel like the last time we did, it was just getting a little repetitive. I feel like we just hop in and kill shit and leave.
like when I asked you about the tasks, like, well, if you do the tasks, you're like, if I ever do the tasks, that's the whole point of the game, dude. Let's just grind it out.
But it's gonna wipe, and then what? I do it again?
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
like,
that's the
how
whole
is-
point.
That is so lame, bro. I like to have something to show my work for. Like, can you give me at least a little charm? Like, hey,
It's not it's not like you're
I
never
mean,
gonna.
that-
It's not like you have to
yeah.
replay the tasks again.
But I'm gonna be back at 0. We're gonna be back at 500,000. Everyone's gonna be at the same shit. I'm gonna grind up for a few months and be back at 0. At least
mean,
for
you
like.
got
It just
May,
makes
dog.
it makes it fair. Like it makes the game fresh again. You know, like
Oh no, definitely. That it wouldn't make sense if it didn't have a wipe, because then they would be the top of the food chain, and then
Yeah.
you're just fucked. Like,
and it's just
but-
normal life.
Hey, in
They
May,
gotta
they're
have-
doing a fresh wipe. Brendan was telling me about this. Apparently, whenever you do all the tasks, you can leave Escape from Tarkov. You escape Tarkov.
You can beat
If
the
you
game.
do all the tasks, you beat
yeah,
the
Brendan
game.
was telling me that. That does sound pretty cool.
I think that we should try and get that shit on stream because I've had Tarkov for years and
Brendan,
I barely play it.
I think that's my
barely-
problem, bro. I don't feel like I have a goal with that game. And that's why you see me always being aggressive, because I get kind of bored just walking around and looting. Like
Well,
that's
yeah,
just, that's
like
what it
walking
is.
around and looting is not fun, but walking around and shooting motherfuckers in the face and
Is
doing better
lit.
than
Is lit.
is lit as
That's
fuck,
why you
dude,
saw me
like-
running around with that PPSH. I'm aggressive. I just want to fight people. But when someone's in a window 30,000 yards away from me and I can't see him, it's kind of annoying.
Fucking
I'm like,
sniper, yeah.
yeah.
But see,
I'm like,
that's why they call me the sniper, the reserve sniper, is because
listen,
that's
the
me, bro.
reserve sniper last game got me fucked. All right, Mr. Reserve Sniper. I brought it in. We spawned in front of 2 people. You shot one time. I shot one time. I was dead.
That's
Like,
true.
it
Nah,
was-
bro, you should have
Okay.
seen what happened to me and him, bro. He got fucking
I just didn't get a
shot.
shot.
Immediately
Bro, he
naded.
got naded, bro.
Immediately.
Naded. And then
Off
I
the
got
rip.
one tap headshotted, bro.
That's
Dude, listen,
crazy.
spawned in, right? Looked at fucking Breeze. He ran away, and a nade landed at my feet.
That's crazy.
as I
Immediately
ran away.
naded.
No, I still like honestly I'm enjoying Tarkov more than I ever have because I played it a lot in the past and I was kind of bored with it. I didn't really find any fun because I didn't have anybody to play with, honestly, bro. So like when we finally started hopping on, it's a good time. I feel like it's because it's all we play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
It
no,
just kind
I'm,
of drowns that out.
it's one of those games like just like Valorant, dude, like where you're hooked. You're like, well, I'm kind of hooked on it, you know. I just want to play Valorant. It's how it is for me. Like
Well, that's good. Well, then I'll play
See,
with you. I'm not
I
gonna
played
knock
Escape
houses in
from
the
Tarkov, and then got hooked on Valorant. And y'all played
1790s.
Valorant, and then got hooked on Escape from Tarkov.
You could buy a house in the 50s for like $7,000.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
but
crazy.
why
You know,
bro.
average house now is 400K.
That's
They won't even approve you
crazy.
unless, like, as a solo individual, if you're not making over 100, 120, $140,000 a year, they
Yeah.
won't even approve you to sign off the house.
Isn't that
No
funny as
matter the
fuck?
down payment.
Nathan's in a house right now. Wipe is 6 months away, so we got 6 months until the next wipe. We have plenty of time
I thought it was in 2.
to fuck that shit. I don't know.
It's in 2.
But your stats
I
stay.
don't
So
know.
when it wipes, all your stats, your KD, your win rate, your survival
least
rate,
that
all that shit
stays.
stays. Like there's a reason.
Probably the one
you know,
thing I wish did wipe. But
it's kind of
okay.
like Call of Duty when you play, and there's really no reason to play Call of Duty. You know,
you get
like
new guns. You get
yeah,
levels.
but you do that in Tarkov.
You get
You get
prestige.
levels. In Tarkov, you get fucking
Bro, imagine if they
armbands.
add a skin thing, bro, to where you could put skins on guns in Tarkov.
I mean, shit, that might be a thing. They might add an update where it's like, oh, the powder coder.
I don't need
It's a new
skins in
it's a
that
new
game,
trader that will give you powder
not
codes.
like I'm saying like you could have
The
like
factory tunnel.
actual military skins. Like you could have
Yeah,
the dust covers you can have painted or not painted, but like you could have those come in like military green. You could have them come
Yeah.
in tan, black,
yeah.
gray.
I'm sure that's
you
that's
know,
gonna happen. It's still in beta. Tarkov is
that would
still in
be dope.
beta.
That would be
It's
dope
not a
as fuck.
full game yet.
A lot of games say that though.
Um,
That is the new wave, bro. Is everything saying it's in beta, so it gets judged less harsh.
Chad's right
Yeah.
though. The factory
Powell.
tunnel. You remember when we spawned in factory tunnel and immediately died?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucked.
Yeah. And now we're like, oh, you should have moved. I'm like, bro, I just
Yeah.
spawned in. I swear to God, like, I
Why'd
don't
you
have this
stand
shit on
there?
SSD,
I spawned
bro.
there.
I don't have this shit on SSD.
Like, I know that spawn. I knew the
I don't want any
situation.
yogurt.
Trust.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Want some of my yogurt?
No, I don't want any of your
You know,
yogurt.
some
Thank
my
you though.
cream
Yo.
of cinnamon guy.
Yo, Breeze. I just got
Leave
denied.
it to you.
Oh, it's okay. I would never.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I'm a positive influence. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. We're gonna hop in another chat real quick. Yo, did you
Yeah,
ever
we'll-
check
we'll
out
be
the
right
new
back.
name? Did you ever check out the new name for game 1, Brendan?
What
Yeah,
game
look
one?
at the title
For the
of game
Discord?
1, the chat that we're in.
What the fuck did you guys do? I can't. Hold on.
I
know
didn't
what
do
you're talking
anything.
about,
For the
bro.
record, I did
This is
nothing.
all Haas.
That wasn't
The
me.
5 musty queers.
Bro, Haas, why'd you do that, bro?
I didn't do that.
Okay, it was me.
I
My
would
bad.
never.
It was
You
my
little
bad.
bowl of Fruit Loops.
How
you-
fucking dare you?
You're really looking at it
I'd
too.
say
Like you're
more Fruity
offended.
Pebbles. I literally ate those like probably like an hour ago.
Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, bro, I bust
That's
out.
what you
them
got in
bitches.
Yo, so while we're talking about Fruity Pebbles, what's the best fucking cereal, bro? Name one.
Oh
Pebbles.
shit!
Cinnamon
Hold
Toast
on.
Crunch.
Fruity Pebbles.
Fuck you. Cinnamon Toast Crunch sucks.
It does.
Nah, that
It's-
shit's
it's-
Cinnamon
it's
Toast Crunch
pretty
is
mid.
trash,
It's-
dude.
it's
You're just
pretty
fucking.
mid.
That
It's-
shit dry like churros, bro.
Fruity
Yeah, you build
motherfucking
different.
Pebbles, baby.
I
You're just
agree.
saying
That's
that
a
that's
top
not right.
pick. Fruity Pebbles is a top pick. I
Bro,
agree
you
with
Fruity
that.
put
I heard
Fruity
it was every
Pebbles
5
with
months or
milk
something
and
like
it's
that.
literally fucking paper.
Yeah, and I'm from Austin,
Literally
bro. Fruity
paper.
Pebbles is fucking water.
Oh
bro.
no,
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 dude.
yeah, you're from Austin. You're used to fucking munching on paper and
Babe,
shit.
what are the
all it
Fruity
is.
Pebbles that are chocolate?
Yep.
What are those called?
Chocolate.
Chocolate
Cocoa
Cocoa
Pebbles,
Puffs.
dude.
Cocoa
Cocoa
Pebbles.
Pebbles go
If you
hard
said
as
Cocoa
Cocoa
fuck.
Pebbles.
Puffs, I might have gave you a little bit of respect, but you said Cocoa Pebbles.
Dude, the
Yeah.
Cocoa
Cocoa
Pebbles
Pebbles
go
are
hard.
busted.
Cocoa Puffs
Pebbles-
suck.
Those
Puffs
are
get
extra
to-
chocolatey, so they're amazing.
They
Yeah,
fuck
Y'all
up the
just
top of your
and they-
mouth.
Gave me my
And
20
the milk too, when it gets all like
Honeycombs, dude.
chocolatey. Honeycombs are fire
Honeycombs are
too.
pretty good.
Talk about play Tarkov, Dan. There goes my chances.
Dude, I want to play that game so
What are
bad.
you talking
That
about?
or Helldivers. I want to try
What
those
are-
games out
Is
so
your brother
bad.
bitching?
I'm about to try Smite whenever y'all get off. I'm about
Smite's
to go to the
Smite
gym
go hard.
whenever y'all
Actually-
get off, and I'm gonna try Smite. Yeah,
Dude, you
since
should.
everybody's leaving me
I'll play it with you. It's actually fun.
tonight.
I don't know about tonight, bro.
Tonight?
It's already
Tonight?
2, man. Those games take quite a while. I can't lie. 30 minutes to an hour.
Nah.
30 minutes to an
yeah.
hour. Oh,
It's like a
not
league game.
I don't know. I've never seen anybody play League or anything.
Really?
Essentially, the best way
Game
to
modes,
explain it, since
Conquest,
you've never
Arena,
played,
Soul,
I would
Scout.
not play Conquest because you're gonna get salty ass peoples telling you what to do. Play Joust. Joust is chill.
What
Joust is
fun.
Joust?
Joust is.
You'll figure it out. Just let them figure it out.
I want to help him a
Alright,
little
but
bit. The
wait,
game's kind of
who do
hard.
you start
It's
with?
3v3.
3v3. You can play any role. You can do mage, which would be like glass cannon. You can do hunter, which is
Right,
all basic attacks. You do guardian. You can do tank. Essentially, the role of the game is kill them, get more gold, try to push their towers all the way back to the end, and then you could destroy their titan, and then you win. I couldn't download it. It's 27 megabytes per second is my problem, Brendan.
Well,
That is 100% the problem.
all I gotta
500
say
would-
is,
To move it out, but I gotta be grateful about upload. You're right.
all I gotta say is, I have whatever sudden link is now. Sudden link. Fuck you. Fuck you for having such garbage ass fucking internet. Like, how can you fuck
you?
that up?
Sorry, I couldn't really understand you with how
Oh,
out of
all I-
sync your audio
all I-
was.
All I wanted to say was sudden link. Your internet is fucking garbage. Do something better.
Okay, clip it, and add them too.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip it. 201.
Yeah, no, I think that was a solid fucking podcast, bro.
No, that was
But this shit kind of looks live, dog.
We got 2 hours on that hoe. That's good.
That's what I'm saying. How long do you think this will take us to edit, Brendan? You trying to plan a day to chill and like knock it out?
Well, with this podcast, it'll probably. I mean, we didn't say anything controversial or racist.
Post it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
honestly.
can
We just
flat
need a
up
clean
just
little
post this.
outro. Yeah.
So I mean, honestly, like, fucking.
He looks at the camera. Fucking. Yes, sir.
Thank you
Podcast
for
number
watching.
one? Podcast number 1 or
podcast-
3?
Podcast number 1. It's out of order right now. We've got more to upload.
TBD. To be
Thank you,
determined.
thank you, Raid Shadow Legends, for the sponsorship.
They didn't sponsor us.
Disclaimer:
Honestly-
they didn't sponsor us, but your game sucks. So
I have no viewers. I'll probably take the sponsorship right now.
I'll take your money
Currently.
if you want me to call you out. To
Nobody will watch, but I'm here to support you.
but yeah, I mean that was a good one. That was a good one.
No,
I'll
that was
stop.
good.
I'll
That was
stop
really
recording.
good. All right.